Welcome everyone to a live special edition of the Undercovers Football Podcast. It is Buffalo Bills. It is a Buffalo Bills game day. Connor will join us shortly as we'll bring you live game commentary of the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers in a game that's going to show some weather and a game that's going to show both teams starters for a brief period of time. The Bills will roll their starters for about a quarter and a half. Now, with the weather that just passed Pittsburgh, does it mean Josh Allen and the starters get less time? Steelers starters will go about four series, Bills quarter and a half. We'll see. Maybe they go down to a quarter, maybe four series. We'll see what Sean McDermott decides to do with the starters. For this game purposes, the Bills are coming off a really lopsided first game of the preseason. They lose 33-6 to the Bears at home. A lot of people really concerned about were concerned about the effort the Bills gave in that loss at home to the Steelers. Brings us to our fans' keys of the game. I tweeted out earlier, what are your guys' keys to the game? And this is the three keys that I felt in the comments that were the biggest concerns or the biggest keys things to follow for today's game. It's obviously stay healthy. Your starters are going to be out there playing on slick field conditions for probably at least the entire time that they're going to be on the football field today. So, one, stay healthy. They have to stay healthy. The Bills, I believe, entering this game, we're coming in with six linebackers to start this game, and as of recently, Nicholas Morrow, Matt Milano, and Balin Spector will not be participating in this preseason game per Jay Skursky. They were not in uniform tonight. That includes DeMar Hamlin, Cole Bishop, and Mike Edwards. So it's a very, very thin Bills defense coming into this game. So Bills don't need to lose any more players than they got that they got currently injured right now. Number two key is play execution and effort on the field. The Bills didn't show much effort in that lackluster loss last week. Play execution was off because not a lot of players showed the effort and fight, and that's one thing that Bills fans thought should be a key for today's game is better play execution and effort on the field. We'll see. We'll see if we get that. We'll see if we get more fight out of the players because note here, Lawrence Keys and it looks like Curtis Samuel were also not in uniform during practices, so we'll see more of Keon Coleman. We'll see more of Keon Coleman and some of the Bills' other wide receivers that could include Andy Isabella, Tyrell Shavers, and many other Bills wide receivers that is currently on the Bills rosters like Matt Collins, Deion Kane, any of those players to keep an eye out and look for. Less penalties will equal better play, better play execution. As simple as that. Penalties really hurt the Bills last game. Stupid penalties, dumb penalties, false starts. You got it. In order to get better at play execution, you're going to have to take less penalties. And that will conclude the fans' keys players of the game. And let's kind of talk about let's continue to talk about what we might see out of the Bills today. So there's a lot of things that could happen in this game. One, the Bills could lose big, which is okay. It's preseason. But if they show effort in a big loss, that's better than it's better than just losing and giving up hope. But let's pay attention to the quarter and a half that Josh Allen and Joe Brady are on the field. Kind of see what this Joe Brady, Josh Allen offense looks like. What it Oh, here's Connor. There we go.
Let me in.
There you are. We're talking Josh Allen and Joe Brady's offense. What do you think is gonna look like tonight? You do some talking so I can catch a breath.
I literally don't want to see Josh Allen take a single snap on the field right now. I'm just being honest. I don't want to see a single snap from any of the ones after the conditions on the field. I don't want to see it happen at all. I do not want to see Josh Allen get on this field, take an unnecessary snap, and get a serious injury that completely derails the season. Don't do it. Just keep him out. I would have been well okay with this if
Mhm.
it hadn't been raining like crazy back when back
Yeah,
in
thunder,
back in
lightning, rain over the last,
hmm
I wanna say at least 45 minutes in Pittsburgh.
yeah, about a
So
decade ago when I was in the Yinzer land, all the Ravens fans, Bengals fans, they call it Pittsburgh, and I think it's kind of living up to its. I think
it's
it's kind
living
of
to
living
its
up to
name.
that right now, but
Absolutely.
it's just a little concerning.
It is.
So I don't really want to see any of the starters playing. I'm just being completely honest.
Well, we're about to see what happens here
Looks like they're
as
running onto the field right now. Do you have oh, you do. Add this to stage. What do we got? Is this the
I'm just gonna let you know, Connor, that the game that is showing it's on my screen, so I won't be paying attention what's happening on stream because the game's full captured on my screen. So if anything happens, you run it, but I'll pop in here and there as the kick is officially off.
all right, so we're going. We're rolling.
Oof. It looks like it was. Bear with us. We didn't have much preparation for this game. It was really rushed,
What
but
do you mean
we'll.
us?
I said it was kind of rushed. Okay, it was a little rushed. I was. I. It was a. All right. It looks like it was Lamicio Prine taking the return with the Steelers, as Russell Wilson
I need to make
is
sure
ready for the
mine's live
snap.
too cuz I'm pulling it up too. Wait, do
It
the
had Van Jefferson in motion and Tyron Johnson with a huge tackle, and it looks like it's a gain of 3. I mean, he came up from the opposite side and just came in and trucked him.
third
That's
and
a
5, right? Or is it I just need to see how far behind I am.
I got second down and like 7. I might be behind.
Shoot, I might be ahead then. Anyway, oh, we have a flag on the field. Flag on the play. It looks like false start on
Yeah,
the
I'm
offense.
at second and 6.
Yeah, well, there's a flag that just got called. Looks like pass interference. Or why did I say pass interference? Yeah, the wide receiver jumped early. I don't know who is that. 19 on the Steelers. I every time I see him, I think of Juju Smith-Schuster, but he's no longer a Steeler. We're back to a 3rd and 10 situation. They got Pat Fryermuth in motion,
At Fryer moves in motion. Yeah, you're a little ahead of me, so
and
you
Russell
can
Wilson is down. He is sacked by Greg Rousseau. We love to see it. We're
let's
going
see
to
if my
force a
phone
fourth.
does any justice.
I love how Russell Wilson took it. He just didn't even see Rousseau come at him, and he just throws the ball away. I love Groot. Watching him is just amazing. He just plowed through that offensive lineman like it was nothing. And I would
Oh yeah,
imagine that,
that
I'd
yeah.
imagine these are the ones on the field right now for
Mhm.
Pittsburgh and Buffalo. So to see Rousseau just plow through the offensive lineman like that is very, very nice to see. We
Looked like the
nearly
rookie
just got
Troy
a block
Fautanu
on
was
that.
early on that play as well.
Yep. We just nearly got a block on that. Oh my God, you idiots. That would have been all she wrote for a long return. I think that was Reggie Gilliam. on the return, but he got blocked by his own guy.
That's Ray Davis.
He got blocked by Ray Davis. Are we for real right now?
Ray Davis was the returner, I believe.
Oh, okay, I just saw Reggie Gilliam on the field, and I'm like, "Wait, what just
Sorry,
happened
that was
there?"
Daquan Hardy. Rookie rookie corner rookie corner Daquan Hardy was taking the Bills return on the first punt of the game. So we got a block in the back. And we'll see Josh Allen. So the
Please,
block in the
no.
back. Well, so no,
No,
they
we won't.
fooled us. It's going to be Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh, thank
As
God.
it looks like
Thank
the ones will
God.
not play in this game because of the weather. It looks like it's going to be the starting offensive line, but Josh Allen will not play in
Sanity has
this game.
prevailed.
So he will most likely play next week
Oh, thank God. Sanity
in
has
these
prevailed.
in the preseason finale.
Thank you, Brandon Bean. Thank you, Sean McDermott. Thank you, literally everybody who made that
Mac
decision because
Hollins
that is the
and
best decision they could have possibly made.
Mac Hollins and Keon Coleman were the two outside receivers, and it looks like we're gonna. Are we getting a penalty, or the referees?
No, they're taking their sweet time. But
Yeah, the
it looks like
broadcast.
Trubisky is about to take the snap, lining up in shotgun. Yep, he takes the snap. Looking wide open man. That looks like Matt Collins. Gain of like maybe 3 or 4. Very short pass. But yeah, I love how everybody is raving right now about Greg Rousseau. That sack
Looked
was
like about 3.
gorgeous. And what I'm thinking here, do the Steelers have TJ Watt on the field right now? That's what I want to know. Oh, wait, we already got another play in motion. That was a very quick screen. And oh, that looked like, oh, it was Khalil Shakir. Yeah, it was Khalil Shakir. Gained just another couple of, yeah, TJ Watt's not on the field. So their pass rush
Yeah.
is all, well, it's better for them because TJ
Look
Watt
at
on the field in
look at
this weather
Keon
would have been
Coleman in the
disastrous.
block. That was if you're talking about Keon Coleman, a lot of people were talking about Keon Coleman, blocking and separation. That was a really good block on that screenplay.
It's more separation that people get worried about with Keon than blocking ability. Like he's a big guy, he'll be able to block a lot easier than. Oh wow, Trubisky just got absolutely nailed on that sack. He got nailed.
I don't know why how you're still at least. Oh yeah, that offensive line. Hey,
Oh god, they're waving their terrible towels off of that one. Matt Collins was ready too, but just right, didn't even have a place to. He literally didn't even have a.
Montrevious Adams
Wow.
just went straight through the Bills'
Oh, that was
offensive
Montrevious
line with
Adams.
ease.
Who was supposed to take that assignment? Because
Looks
whoever it
like one
was,
of the
they missed it.
Bills. It was probably either. I think he was coming off the left side, right? Because he came up straight up the middle, so it could probably would have been David Edwards, McGovern, or Torrance's
Oh, there
man.
it is. I just saw it on Twitter. It was supposed to be David Edwards, and he missed.
Yeah, he came off that left side with
Yeah, that's
like
not good.
crazy speed.
All right, can we get SVPG out there now? Let's get Van Pran Granger out here right now. Wait a second. My broadcast just switched over to this what might be game-winning field goal between the Lions and the Chiefs.
All right, we'll keep you posted on the Bills then.
All right, and the kick on that game is good. The Detroit Lions are going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs 24-23 in the preseason game. Don't you love to see it? Don't you just love to see the Chiefs lose games? I don't care that it's preseason. It's gorgeous. But anyway, what is going on with the Bills? Are we back yet on do you have anything on your end, Paul?
Not yet. It's currently commercial break, so let's talk a little bit about what we saw in that first drive. I mean,
Very
some good
bad things?
blocking, I mean, there were some good things. You saw the bubble screen and you're seeing motion. That's something, I mean, if you're Bills fans, that's something that you want to see out of the Bills this season. It's more variation in in play calling. It's not going to be the same play just sprinkled into a different formation just to be just to try to fool the offense, the opposing defense just a little bit. It's going to take is g- it the opposing defenses are going to have to read the Bills offense in very different variations and forms.
Ooh, hold on, really quick, Paul. Apparently, Terrell Bernard is getting the same treatment as Josh Allen. They were going to play him, and now due to the weather, they're not. So that
It would
was
make sense.
that's very nice. I'm just very, very glad to see that. So
It
at this point,
makes more eyes on Dorian Williams because, with
yeah, and we
Matt
need the
Milano.
eyes on Dorian Williams for sure. I was just telling you guys earlier about the aura that Dorian Williams possesses or will possess. It's going to be a very good thing. I got a great feeling about him. But as for, it's still the preseason. So you're not going to show your whole hand just yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm,
you'll
you'll
get
probably
like
see more of it next week.
oh yeah,
Like,
no, you will. Like there's no reason for an offensive and defensive coordinator to show their hands for their ones this soon. Like especially not in
absolutely.
the first game. You maybe get like a little bit of it in the second game. Oh my god, they brought the full blitz and Russell Wilson just got absolutely destroyed. Like they brought in a safety blitz. I don't even know who that was that was there just because it happened
Cam
so quickly.
Lewis was
Yeah, Cam
first,
Lewis,
but
and then, wow.
it's going to be Dwayne Smoot. Dwayne Smoot might
Is it gonna
share
be
it with Andreessen.
yes, most likely. Oh my good lord, and then a helmet came off. Only a 3-yard loss, though. I was expecting that'd probably be a whole lot more than that. Alright,
It's going to be Dwayne Smoot on the sack. I
they
mean,
got fake Juju in motion. Oh my god, he went nowhere. That's not, who is that? That's, number 30 there for Pittsburgh. That's
might be
not
Warren.
that yeah, Jalen Warren, yeah, and Jalen Warren, they were saying last year could have taken Najee Harris's RB1 role, and he got absolutely stuffed. That's the things you love to see, even out of this. Now we got some second team in, and we completely left. Is that Fryermuth? He didn't get anywhere. I couldn't see exactly if that. Yeah, it was Pat Fryermuth. Left him wide open on a short pass, but he didn't get the yardage to get the first down.
I mean, that's
So
great tackling there from Tyron Johnson and Benford. I
Tyron
mean,
Johnson, excuse me, sir,
Taron Taron Johnson.
Tyron Johnson. If I if I ever got to speak to him, I'd be sure to tell him you said that. Tyron Johnson. Okay, and who do we have returning that? I was totally not paying attention, but whoever it was got absolutely stuffed.
It's
Oh,
going to be
Deontay
Daquan
Hardy.
Hardy.
Yeah, Daquan Hardy. Yeah. I just saw it
I mean,
right as you were about to say it.
yeah. I mean, at that point, just let it go.
Yep.
You mean you're backing up to about the 5-ish yard line. I mean, that's the thing with Daquan Hardy. Just a few times. Like, he's supposed to be good at these returns, not saying, like, he's bad at it right now, but it's just the quick judgment. I wanna see what a little bit more judgment on Daquan Hardy, you know? If you're
Oh,
gonna
well, yeah. I mean,
let it go to the end zone instead of just taking it from the 5. Yeah, could you return it for a touchdown? Yeah, but what are the chances?
anybody could, but that's I mean, you always can when you get the ball, the punt return. It's just a matter of do you really have are the odds in your favor or not? And most of the time in that kind of yardage situation, the odds are not going to be in your favor. So if you can theoretically back up and let the ball bounce out of the end zone. You're taking a chance that it doesn't, but if it does, you're at least on the 25. So it's really, you just don't know. So that's why some of the guys will take the punts. It's a gamble. That's all it is.
Mhm.
It's a gamble.
Alright, current out of town scoreboard right now. The Ravens beat the Falcons 13-12. Houston beat the Giants 28-10. Bears beat the Bengals 27-3. Uh, the Lions walk it off in Kansas City 24-23. And then the Browns took a big loss 27-12 to the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, man, JJ McCarthy, there's the thing. JJ McCarthy,
Um,
torn meniscus. He's going to be out for the entirety of the season. He had to get the surgery to prolong his career. Just stinks for him, but gives Sam Darnold an opportunity to showcase that he can be a starter again as his career continues to go on.
yes, potentially. Oh, hold on, Paul. I see you got the NFL Plus up right now. Use the ESPN one. If you use the ESPN one, it updates a play by play every time. But looks like we've got yeah, bleh. My words are all jumbled today. Offense is back on the field. Trubisky with a dart to Dawson Knox. Gonna looks like it's gonna be just short of the first down. I think he'll yeah, 2nd and 1. I thought so.
Just yeah, there you go. That looks like it might be. Yeah, it's going to be like a second and like barely one.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 1. And it's a run right up the middle with James Cook to get the first down. I thought
That's
for a
what I
minute
want to
there.
see out of the Bills this season. Just run the football on second and third and short.
Oh, for real? I mean, you've got James Cook,
That
and
was a
you
really
will
good
have
run.
James Cook just had more rushing yards on one play than he and Ray Davis had combined last week.
That is the truth. I mean, the offensive line was really bad last week, and run holes
Oh,
were
oh,
clogged.
there he goes again. There he goes again. That was a really nice hole. James Cook just took it right up the middle, found a hole, juked over to the left, and it's going to be 2nd down and what looks like probably 3, maybe even
Yeah,
second
it
down and
looks like
2.
it's going to be second and three. But
Good
again,
God, this is
a
beautiful.
great hole by the offensive line on that left side, which I would
Patrick
think
Queen.
going to be the question of the Bills' offensive line, maybe. I mean, you've got Dawkins and you've got Edwards there,
Oh,
but
wait,
like,
here we go. Here we go. Oh my. Quentin Morris wide open on that one will get the first down. I've noticed that right away from the play calling so far. Speak of play calling, Paul, if you click on full play by play, you should be able to see everything like as it happens. But I have noticed that guys are being schemed wide open a lot. Like right there, you just had Quentin Morris wide open. They've hit Dawson Knox wide open a few times. Trubisky this time is going to absolutely get manhandled by 3 Steelers and lose a significant amount of yardage. I'm actually kind of
he looks like he
intrigued
took
that.
like a 5, 6, 7 yard drop. That's going to at least lose 10 yards.
Oh, for sure. And he was 3 guys brought him down. His former teammates too, most of them anyway. Not all of them obviously, but definitely some of them. But oh my god, this is just incredible, really. Oh, um
Nick Herbig with credit is going to be credited with the sack.
and they gave James Cook the ball again and he evaded that tackle right there. You thought he was going to lose yardage, but he did not. He actually gained yardage on that play. That was really, really nice. See where it says up the middle for 5 yards? It looked like he was actually going to lose yardage. Oh
Oh
my!
yeah, he took it up.
Another really nice block. Who is that? Who is that right there? I missed that. 81. That was a really, really nice block. But let's see what happens now. 3rd and 16.
Marquez Valdez Scantlin
Oh my
with a
God,
good
that was
block there.
MVS.
It was.
Oh, wait a minute. We have a flag on the play here. What number did MVS wear in Green Bay again? I forgot. It
I think he
wasn't in
wore
the
like
80s.
11.
Yeah.
Was it like 11 or something like that? We're gonna have a false start on the Bills. It's going to be Spencer Brown.
Oh, come on, man. Why has it
He
gotta be
just left
Spencer
a half
Brown?
second early.
Come on, man. Why has it gotta be Spencer Brown?
Looks like he was lined up against Elond Elond
Oh, oh my
Roberts.
god. Oh my god. James Cook. That was a very interesting play call on 3rd and very long. A very short little pitch to James Cook that got like a couple of yards. I don't really I mean, it is preseason. So
Not
I'm
much
not
you can
gonna
do on 3rd and 20.
yeah, I'm not gonna question the play calling. If it was a real game with Josh Allen and the rest of the starters, then yeah, you'd probably let Josh Allen use that arm a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's whatever. It's only a preseason game. I will not
Just under
overreact.
4 minutes left, no score. Let's see what this punt looks like from Sam Martin because he had two really good punts, you know, in week one.
Oh, oh man, he got absolutely pancaked. Wow, that was wild there to see.
Quentin Morris and Quentin Morris was in on the tackle. Quentin Morris and Jamarcus Ingram, the UB grad, both in there for the big tackle on the punt return for the for the Bills. We'll see if some of the Bills starters come out for the second possession against the Steelers, which would be their third possession, so their second to last possession for what for what second last possession for what Mike Tomlin and the Steelers said their starters would go, and then we'll see probably see Justin Fields right after that, Kyle Allen, and we'll see maybe John Plumlee for a minute if
Wait
he
a minute.
gets
You know what? You know what? We need to bring this up right now. I was
okay.
just thinking about it. Everybody is talking about it right now on Twitter. I need to bring this up right now too. I am just still very irritated that we really had to sign Mitch Trubisky to be the backup. We could not have done we could have done so much better. We could have signed Jameis Winston and it would have been
Sort of.
we would have been way more comfortable if something ever happened to Josh Allen. At the rate we're at right
Absolutely.
now, if something happens to Josh Allen, we are in deep, deep trouble. You would have to basically rely on Mitch Trubisky to turn into Trent Dilfer. And this defense is not on that level. Uh, Not saying it's bad. I'm not.
Mhm.
But the 2000 Ravens, their defense is why they won the Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer as a
Right.
starting quarterback.
Mhm.
Like you would have to have that kind of play out of the defense if something ever happened to Josh Allen. Heaven forbid, we're all hoping it doesn't, but man, you get a little paranoid when stuff like that happens because the last thing we need is for anything to happen to Josh Allen with Mitch Trubisky behind us. Like I had said it well before we made the move. We should have absolutely taken a look at Jameis Winston. But anyway, it looks like The Steelers have the ball again, 1st and 10, 24, give the ball off to the running back, and he gets like a couple of yards, probably about 3 yards. Oh, it was Najee Harris. Okay. So 3 yards on that play. I'm just still, yeah. Someone just said, I think I'd rather have Mac Jones. Honestly, yeah, I think I rather would have had Matt Jones than Mitch Trubisky. But okay, here we go. Another run for Najee Harris, and Najee Harris this time has a hole, but he doesn't get as far as I thought he was going to. But he did get the first down, brought down by Taylor Rapp. That's a wrap on that run, I guess.
He got the first down, but you limit the big plays. That's what you're going to be looking for the rest of this game as the starters continue to go out. It looks like Andreessen is going to be next to. I think Andreessen is out there next to Dorian Williams, I believe. You gotta
Oh
give me
my
a
god.
better angle.
Oh my god, he got nowhere on that screen.
Looks like Andreessen. Yeah, Andreessen and Williams are playing together, so they're giving Andreessen a chance to being the number 3 linebacker here, with Milano out and Bernard, who is definitely going to get the starting position next to
Man, Arthur Smith looks
Williams.
terrible in Steelers colors. I did not ever imagine they would do that, but they did. Like, why on
Andreessen and
earth?
and Johnson are just everywhere.
Oh man, look at that. Speak of Andreessen, there he is with that beautiful stop of Jalen Warren. That screen was blown up immediately. Man,
He
I
recognized the
love it.
screen.
Yeah, I
What you
love it.
wanna see from your linebackers.
That's some good old football IQ right there. He even got stiff armed and still brought him down. All right, I am about to completely jump on the Andreessen hype train like right now. This man is a
Why wouldn't
stud.
you want to?
I'm
Like,
going to. I don't care. I, I'm sitting here going, it's only preseason. Don't overreact. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here watching him do that to ones, and I'm like, now I want to overreact. And down goes Russell Wilson again. Looks like he's going to
Dreesen's a
get credit for.
6'1", 232 linebacker out of the University of Buffalo. He's also a Depew, New York native. Also went to Lancaster High School. Just some quick facts on Andreessen, and as you said, Greg Rousseau looks like got the sack on Russell Wilson, and he went up on Fontano, but Fontano looks like he's even with like an extra half a step is still getting beat by the Bills' starting
Why are you
defensive line.
returning this? Stop it. Stop it. Why did you even think about returning this? Oh, wait, he might. Yeah. Why'd you return that? That ball was going out of the end zone. Why would you return this?
Yeah, just not simple football IQ there from Daquan Hardy, but he at least brought it from the 1 to
He brought it
to
to the
about
13.
yeah, it's about the 13-yard line. We
He
got
brought it
about
to the
19
13.
seconds left in the sorry, 10 seconds left in the first, no score.
I'm getting very, very excited. Every single time I see Andreessen do anything, I'm just getting excited. Like, this is like amazing. I know it's only preseason, but you got to remember that he's taking snaps with some of the start. He's taking starter snaps right now.
He is.
Like, and he's doing this good. And the Steelers are playing their starters as well. This is about as close as you'll get to a real game in the preseason. And this is like really, really getting me excited to see him look this good so far. I know the weather conditions aren't the best, so
Mhm.
the Steelers probably changed the offensive game plan a little bit just to where they didn't have to focus on They weren't going to throw the ball all over the place now, but oh my god, this is just incredible. Another
Rekursu
thing that I
got the sack on Bordick Jones, by the way. It was Bordick Jones that he went up against. I said
Broderick
Fitton. It
Jones,
was
that's
Broderick
im
Jones.
that's impressive. Broderick Jones was drafted pretty high by Pittsburgh a few years ago to basically be one of their premier offensive linemen, and Groot's just been bullying him all game. That's what you love to see out of a guy like Greg Rousseau, like, big time. This is just getting me excited. Like, I had said it earlier in the day, stuff like this, games like this, you really, wanna keep expectations kind of at a minimum, and for the season itself, you really just kinda wanna keep expectations to a minimum because that's how everybody's looking at the Buffalo Bills right now. There's so much change on both sides of the ball. Now Milano, is out for an extended period. Everybody is saying, "Oh man, this Bills team might be very bad and miss the playoffs," but that's not going to happen. But at the same time, you still have to keep expectations very minimal. Like, y- if that way, if something happens and they underperform, you're not sitting there feeling disappointed.
You
But
know,
if they overperform, the absolute high that you'll be on from watching them overperform is just the best.
yeah,
When like, trust me, I've been there. It is absolutely the greatest feeling in the world when your team expects to be kind of meh, but they wind up being incredible. Like, that's the greatest feeling ever. Also,
absolutely.
I would like to point out that Tua Tagovailoa went 5 for 5 for 51 yards and a touchdown on the opening drive for the Dolphins in their preseason game against the Washington football team. I mean, the Washington Commanders. It looks like they are picking up right where they left off against Washington last year in terms of just owning them.
All right, out of town scoreboard looks like this. The Bills just ended their their first quarter 0-0. Arizona trails the Colts 7-0 with about 4:08 left to go in the opening quarter there. You just said Miami has the lead over Washington, 106 left in the first. Seattle 6-0 over the Titans, 109 left in the first. 3-0 Panthers over the Jets, 137 left in the first quarter there. 3-3 Chargers Rams, 2:51 left in the first. So every game about close to the end. There's still one game left to get kicked off here in just moments. We got Jags and Bucks supposed to kick off at 7:30. It's currently about 7:40 on the East Coast, and then Dallas Vegas will be the nightcap and
Yes,
conclude everything. If you're a late night watcher, it's kind of like the Pac-12 After Dark
it's
in the
football.
preseason. It's football.
We are
It's bad
back.
football, but it's good. Not always the most soothing football to watch, but it's preseason football. We got something to watch. We got something to give you.
Oh, for real. I'm just happy to be back and I'm happy to be doing this. It's kind of weird doing football, seeing as my live commentary is usually racing, which I might actually I might get back to my racing commentary, do one tomorrow. But in the meantime, this has just been really fun. We're back. It's against Pittsburgh. It's still preseason, but man, is this fun. This is just absolutely fun.
I
I'm
mean, what a
glad I actually get to
weekend.
watch a preseason game. I didn't watch week 1. I was in Daytona then too. I mean, today I was as well. But
You're
Mitch
everywhere.
Trubisky, oh man, we got a Keon Coleman sighting. We got a Keon Coleman sighting. Oh, that was beautiful. Keon's gonna get that ball out to looks like
I hate that we're like like 7 seconds behind each other because you just react to it. I'm like, dang, I wish I saw it right now. And then a few seconds later, it's happening. But I believe that's going to be a
Still
first
issue
down for
call.
Keon Coleman. But a
Yes, it is.
10-yard gain, his second catch of his NFL career. He's still looking
It
for
was a
his first
12-yard gain.
12-yard gain. There you go.
Oh, James Cook, and he is not cooking. He got absolutely Patrick Queen is a problem. He always was when he was with the Ravens. Now he's with the Steelers. I'm still baffled that Patrick Queen went to Pittsburgh. Man obviously did not feel anything in the rivalry. So, yeah, like I'm just still amazed. I figured that Patrick Queen would have never wanted to go to Pittsburgh, but he's in Pittsburgh. But let's see what we got here. 2nd and 6. Trubisky takes the snap. He's looking. He's looking. He's got all day. He finds Matt Collins in the middle of the field for a very short gain. So it's going to be 3rd down and very short, probably about 3rd down and 3, 3rd down and 2 ish. Let's see what happened here. How does oh my god! And
Good thing for Mitch
Mitch threw a terrible
Trubisky there,
pass.
just going through his progressions there, looking at every receiver that
That
he
was a
had available, and then one did come in available.
that was such a terrible
Trubisky,
pass.
it wasn't the second down pass or the third down pass.
No, that's that 3rd down pass right there. And to end that drive, we are going to run the ball right up the middle with James Cook and be short. But I'm going
We'll
to be
try to go
completely
for it just a
uh,
little bit here in the second
eh,
game. I know it's I know it's going to be fourth and a full yard on your 35-yard line, but in this situation, maybe you just do it. But I mean, the
nah,
Bills at
nah, they're
this
going to punt. They're going to punt and this is a much better idea anyway. It's preseason. You don't really need to risk anybody out trying some weird, going for it play. Just get rid of the ball and Sam Martin is going to do just that. Return man's got some room. He's got some room and he is down. He's only going to get 9 yards off of that return. Stopped by Ferguson. That's I keep forgetting which Ferguson brother we have because the Dolphins have the other
we
one.
have Reed Ferguson.
Okay, we have Reed. Okay, yeah. Every time I think of the Fergusons, I think of Blake Ferguson, but Blake's on the Dolphins. But let's see what we got. Right now off
Should
to a
be
commercial break, but I at the point that we're at right now in the game, I feel like we've seen enough of James Cook. I would much rather start to see more from Ray Davis or Ty Johnson at this point
mhm,
because you already know what you have in James Cook. I just would kind of like to see I would just kind of like to see a little bit of Ray Davis in some more traditional running back plays. Like I feel like what we're going to see mostly out of Ray Davis is very short passes in the end zone or in the red zone situations. If they're just blanketing Keon Coleman all day or they're blanketing Dalton Kincaid, James Cook is, a little questionable in the red zone with his hands.
mhm.
So I would really much like to see some Ray Davis plays drawn up in the red zone. That's what he was good at in college. I've said it multiple times on the show. Ray Davis is, in fact, or was the all time leading running back in
I got
receiving
some
touchdowns in
stats for
the
you if you want to
SEC.
hear some.
What?
Greg Rousseau in this is the first quarter alone, or just currently up to this point because we're just about a few minutes here into the second quarter. So Greg Rousseau 3 tackles, 1 assist, 4 combined, 2.5 sacks, 3 QB hits, 2 tackles for loss. How about
I've
Ed Oliver to this point?
I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Take him out. Take him out. Oh, look at that. They must have heard me. They did. No Greg Rousseau, Taron Johnson, Ed Oliver, or Daquan Jones for the Bills' fourth defensive series. We are in like Flint. Thank God someone's using their head.
It would make sense because this would be the last series of the starters anyways for Pittsburgh. So get your starters out. We're 12 minutes
So
left.
hold
We have
on.
about
You know
12 minutes
what? Yeah.
in the first. So,
As a
let's
matter of
take them
fact,
out.
you actually just made me think about it, Paul, and you have said it. They've got the starters on the field. They are running a reverse. That is a reverse. That is going nowhere. And okay, is that no, that's not Sammy Watkins. Who is that?
What's the number? I'm
Was
currently
that 16? Hang on. I didn't get that. I didn't pull up that sheet. Let me
16
find
would
that
be
sheet.
Quez Watkins.
Okay, yeah, I think of Watkins and I go, Sammy Watkins? Excuse me? Where'd you come from?
Quez Watkins, 26 years old,
Oh,
out
and
of Southern Miss.
oh my God. We just absolutely who did that? Oh my God. Wait, was that Dorian Williams? Was that Dorian Williams? I think he's
It
gonna get
was.
someone's gonna get
That
flagged.
is.
That was an impressive tackle. He just
It was a
threw
great
that
tackle.
man.
I mean,
No, they're calling it on the offense.
he's
Replay
picking up
second down.
the he's picking up these plays really, really good. This is what you want to see out of
Oh, I
Dorian
know.
Williams
Thank
early on in this
God.
game.
I know. I love it. He and see, he even got he's gonna get credit for that, as you could see on the as you could see right there on the play-by-play. Jalen Warren right into Pittsburgh 28, lost a yard. Dorian Williams and AJ Epinesa got credit for it. Wait a second. Penalty on Washington. Speak of Washington, Darnell Washington, I have not seen him. Maybe we'll see him take a snap later. Maybe when Pittsburgh brings out their second stringers. But I want to know exactly where they have him slotted on the depth chart because they drafted Darnell Washington in a spot where nobody thought he was going to be drafted. Everybody thought Darnell Washington could have gone way earlier than he did because he went. Oh, wait, here we go. Russell Wilson is all the time in the world to get that one off to Jalen Warren, and they are not going to get there. That is going to be stopped and fourth down situation. Oh, Rasul Douglas and oh my God, Andreessen again. This guy is absolutely. This guy is making me so happy right now.
Everywhere.
He is like absolutely flying all over the field.
So the starters that were out there for the Bills was AJ Epinesa, Rasul Douglas, and Dreesen is making a case. I'm going to put it this way: Andreessen's making a case to be the third linebacker behind
Excuse
Bernard
me.
and Williams. He's
Excuse me.
making a huge case.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We got a guy. Oh, that would have been amazing if he could have just stayed in bounds just a little bit. That was Deontay Hardy. He almost had an opportunity to run it all the way back, but he just stepped out a little bit soon. But
Best return of the night for him.
yeah, that was very nice. 31-yard punt return. He's taken every punt return so far. Oh my God. Well, I can't really I mean, I can't say it online. Well, I technically can, but nobody would get it because it's NASCAR news because now that I've kind of got my accounts merged together on Twitter, uh that's some amazing news for NASCAR's premier event, the Clash next season, going to old Bowman Gray Stadium. That is amazing. I love it.
Andreessen's childhood friends are in attendance tonight.
I
They're
love
sitting
that.
behind the Bills bench with 44 jerseys. So props to them for them for coming into the game, and he's having himself a he's having himself a really really good day, and that's good. I'm happy for him.
I just I just immediately got tagged in a post about Taron Johnson. Hold on, I gotta let me see if I can find it again. Uh,
Speaking of
where is
Andreessen
it?
he has 3 tackles to this point, but if you just stare at the box sometimes if you stare at the box score, it doesn't tell you the full story. You have to sit here and watch Joe Andreessen play the game of football. I mean, he's everywhere. Every time you see a tackle being made, you see Andreessen in your photo. On your screen. Even
Mhm.
if he doesn't get credited with the tackle, or he doesn't get credited with a sack, he's going to be on your screen. He's going to be a part of every single play that you're going to see, and that's the effort. That's the ability that you want to see out of a linebacker. Who would probably
Yeah,
be
for real. And a
your
guy that
fourth linebacker
yep, somebody
instead of
that,
your
you would
third.
oh, Mitch, what was that? Oh my god. This guy is awful. I ugh.
10:22 left in the opening quarter of play.
I am
And Mitch,
absolutely
what?
I am going to throw this mouse across my room, like, across
Okay,
my studio
that
every
that's a
time I see that. Oh my god, he's so
that's a
bad.
Daniel Jones type throw. Before we
Okay,
get to
maybe
the
it's not
next,
that bad.
well,
Maybe it's
because
not
here's the
that
thing,
bad.
it was a play action play. He was going to his
Oh, here we go
left,
again. Oh my
and
god,
then
he's
he
what?
tried
Oh
to
my
pull.
god, that was right. That wasn't even to a receiver. That wasn't even close. Mitch Trubisky literally just threw the ball right away to Killebrew. That was his intended target on that pass. Oh my god.
That was a
Look at all the Yinzers waving their terrible towels. Oh my god. Uh,
that was Mile
ugh.
Kebrew out of
Miles
the
Killebrew. Yeah, it was to Quentin Morris. He was throwing the ball to Quentin Morris, but threw it a million miles over his head. Are you for real right now, Mitch?
yeah,
Oh my.
that's a throw you need as a quarterback. You need to direct Quentin Morris to the open space, which was in the middle of the field. If Quentin Morris maybe goes 3 yards, 2 yards, it continues to go straight
Look at
on
that
his
beautiful field
route,
position.
2 3 yards. You're throwing a dot to Quentin Morris in space, and that's probably a bigger gain than what
Oh
that
my
route
god.
was called for. It looks like is Russell Wilson is going to be out there for the 5th series for the Steelers.
You know what? Is Ryan Tannehill still available? Can we call him up? Can we get him here? I would much rather have him in the I would much rather have him in reserve than Mitch Trubisky. It's like I said, I kept trying to say it. I told you guys months beforehand that we needed to sign somebody like Jameis Winston, or we needed to sign anybody that was not Mitch Trubisky, and we signed Mitch Trubisky. Don't give me the whole familiarity with the system either. This is a totally new system with a totally new offensive coordinator. There is no familiarity. You're just bringing him in because Buffalo, and it doesn't work that way. Bro was bad. Bro is bad, and he will literally be so bad. The tweet that I just saw, Allen can't as much break a single nail. Like he cannot break a nail this year. Because if we have to put Trubisky on this field, unless you are kneeing the ball, it's over. It's absolutely over. I I can't. Oh my god. I just I don't have any words. I'm just irritated. Mitch Trubisky with a
Yeah.
perfect pass to Miles Killebrew. Exactly. Oh, that's a better one. Mitch Trubisky out here doing his best Tua turn the ball over impersonation.
Timeout Pittsburgh here. We got
Yeah, that's
8:44 left in the second quarter. 3rd and 2 for the Steelers here, for the Steelers offense in the 5th offensive series for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. There, I mean,
did Bro
even
forget he
though
was playing
coach
for Pittsburgh? Like, did Bro forget that he's on the Bills now? Like, Mitch Trubisky came from Pittsburgh. That's where he was. Oh my, wow, we left. Wait, that what
but before he went
we
to
left
Pittsburgh,
Van
he was
Jefferson
with the Bills.
wide open in the middle of the field. Kyle
Oof.
Allen might be better than Mitch Trubisky. I mean, yeah, at this point, he honestly probably kind of is. So let's figure a way out to get somebody else here. Like, if you got to spend just a little bit of money to get Ryan Tannehill here to cut Mitch, then do it. Like, you got to have some kind of continuity. Oh man, deep shot, and that's incomplete. That was actually kind of a nice throw to George Pickens, but incomplete. Hold on. Oh,
He definitely
oh
caught it.
my.
Quez
Jalen Warren
Watkins, it
sustained
looks
a
like
hamstring
definitely caught it,
injury.
but is he in? Who?
Jalen Warren sustained a hamstring injury, and the team says he's now doubtful to return. That ain't good. That is very not good.
George Pickens on Daquan Hardy and that deep shot there that was called incomplete. The height disadvantage with Daquan Hardy on George Pickens, but good job to let him to force it to go out of bounds and very, very little room to put the feet in. Are we getting a challenge?
Yeah, Mike Tomlin's going to challenge that.
From the quick angle that I saw, it looked very close. See if we get a let's see if we get another replay here as the
Mike,
Pittsburgh Steelers will challenge this. Speaking of challenges, the
we just
John
have to make
Perry
sure
effect.
that his second foot was down.
The John Perry effect was in full swing last week for the Buffalo Bills, where in 2 cases they challenged. Both were very close plays, may I add. It was hard to see if the on the first one if the foot was down, and then the second one was for a catch or a drop. Both of them went the Bills' ways, and they both were the correct call. So we'll see how if the Bills are faced in a challenge situation. See how it works. Do we see John Perry buzz down to Sean McDermott and say, "Hey, throw the flag," and does he become 3 for 3 on challenges this postseason?
Oh my God! So I tweeted out earlier. Uh, I at the end of the first quarter, when the Bills
Mhm.
posted the score on Twitter, I tweeted out, "This aged like fine wine. Get anybody else in at QB, or I beg you to find a way to bring Jameis Winston or literally anybody else in at QB2 because Mitch is not it." Then he throws the interception, and I straight up tweeted, "This aged like a fine wine." And I saw someone just reply, "Disregard my previous comment. Please bring in somebody." He said Jameis, but I really don't know if you'd be able to pull that off.
Yeah, for
Joe
our next
Marino
stream.
just Joe Marino just tweeted out, "Come back, Kyle Allen," and I'm all for that.
Next stream that we do, I definitely have to rearrange my room so the TV that is in front of me, not beside me,
Yeah, mine's
because
off. Mine's off to the corner, so it's kind of a nice view.
because I would believe my TV would be right up to speed instead of watching it on my phone or a laptop. But that's okay. You're doing
Someone
a great job at keeping us up to speed play by play, and I'm here
are they?
to give
No,
you
there's.
simple
Hold on, hold
analysis.
on. There's no way. Yeah, I knew it. They wasted that challenge. I didn't think that was gonna work. I really didn't. All right, here we go again. Is that Cordarrelle Patterson? He went nowhere. Yeah, he lost a yard. Yep, play-by-play even says it. Lost a yard. Andreessen. This man is making me wet. Paul, he's making me wet. He did it again. He did something else again. I'm getting way too excited watching Andreessen just do all of this.
He's just tearing up the middle of the field. There's just no way in stopping him. And who was who d I gotta find the
Wait,
number there.
wait a minute. Russell Wilson. Wait, did Van Jefferson? No, he caught that. I thought he dropped that pass, but he caught it.
Zach Frazier. He blatantly beat out Zach Frazier just right through the middle of the field. Van Jefferson dropped that. That's an easy catch.
All
But it's
right, they're
gonna be
bringing out
4th
Chris
down.
Boswell. They're bringing out Chris Boswell to attempt a field goal. They haven't shown exactly how far this field goal is, but the kick is up, and the kick is bong off the upright. He doinked it. He doinked it.
He double
He
doinked it.
absolutely doinked that one. 52-yard field goal hit left upright. Yep, he doinked that one pretty good.
He hit that right up the top of the upright. All I could see, all I could see is the Bills fan in the first row of the end zone just going crazy on that missed field goal. Great for you to react that way. But here we are. It's no score. 6:39 left in the second quarter here. You gotta see something out of this offense, even though this is the most vanilla play calling that you're going to get all season. You gotta get something. You gotta score some points. I mean, it's the 6-minute drill right now. That's where you're at
A
right now.
6-minute drill. All right,
The
that's
6-minute
certainly a
drill.
way to say it.
You know,
Oh, oh,
you
wide
hear
open,
the 2-minute drill.
wide open run. Oh, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful run by Ray Davis, and there's a flag on the play on the offense. Oh my god, that was such a
Oh, that's a fantastic run.
beautiful run, but of course, called back. Left a nice hole, like a really nice hole that Ray Davis saw and just took it right away.
That's that's probably Ray Davis's best run. It was going to be Trey McKitty with the holding call. McKitty is
Wait,
currently
wait a
with
minute. We have a
either
Trubisky pass. Oh
either
my
fourth
god,
or
now that
fifth.
was nice. That was really nice. That was a nice catch by Quentin Morris. It looked like the ball just went a little high and Morris had to jump up there to get it, but it looks like he got it. Now that was good timing on the pass. He waited for Quentin Morris to clear the defensive back.
Yeah,
So
that's definitely a better throw. Wouldn't say it's the best throw,
that was better.
but it was
That
a
was
better
much,
throw.
much better.
That's
All
what you
right,
want to see
run
out of your
again.
backup quarterback is get
Ooh.
slightly better each time he can throw the football.
No, that was nice. Another really nice run by Ray Davis is going to get the first down. That was a beautiful block too, right there. I don't know who that was that got that block, but that was nice. That was really, really, really nice. That would have easily been a loss if he was not there.
He found the space too. I mean, you want your offensive line to create space,
Oh my
but
God,
Ray
Ray
Davis is
Davis.
creating the space.
Yeah, I was about to say because you're right. The offensive line is technically supposed to create the space. Yet Ray Davis is just doing it himself almost. That was a
Yeah,
really nice that was really nice. He got stopped there by I assume now that Pittsburgh probably has some of their second team defense in at this point.
Oh, at this rate, yes, I would assume. I mean, you played 5 series with your starting offensive players. I mean, it's time to switch it up. But
Wait, here we go again. Mitch Trubisky has all day. He's going to get blocked by one of the linemen. Oh, that's a nice block there, but he gets nowhere. Is that Lyle Collins on the field right now? Because he actually put up a nice block, but it didn't get anywhere.
yeah, that was Lyle Collins out there. He laid out a good block, but Mitch Trubisky isn't Josh Allen. He isn't going to hurdle a man. But good recognition by the Bills offensive line that your quarterback is scrambling, and now you're finding a guy that you can go block. Wouldn't say it was the best block by Lyle Collins. He kind of just went out there and tried to shove him down, and he kind of whiffed on it. But
All right, hang
it's
on.
still
Here we go.
still recognition
Third
there.
and 5. Mitch Trubisky has a pass. He has a receiver. Oh, that's Zach Davidson. That's tight end Zach Davidson. Oh my God, he was so open. Look at that. Pushed out of bounds at Pittsburgh 14 for 27 yards.
That's a
27
beautiful
yards.
catch.
Yeah, Zach
Did he
Davidson.
catch that one-handed?
No, no, he caught it and then immediately went to stiff arm the corner. Oh, oh, I saw 34 and immediately thought I saw Elliott and went, wait, is that Deshaun Elliott? But no, it's not.
But you talk about that that route, but the play
All right,
with
wait, here we
Zach
go.
Davison, that was a really well
Oh
ran route
my
by Zach
God.
Davison.
That looks like Ty Johnson right there. That was a good run there.
Note this,
Stopped by
Trubisky is limping.
Devontae Casey. What?
Trubisky was limping after the play with Zach Davidson,
Was
after
he
the Zach
really?
Davidson catch. So we'll have to moderate that because the Bills only have Ben DiNucci after Mitch Trubisky.
You know what? Forget it. I want Mitch Trubisky. I want Ben DiNucci to take quarterback 2 snaps right now. Give him QB 2 snaps right now. Oh my God, Keon. He got double teamed on that one. Looked like he got beat up a little bit on that. He's not hurt. Nope, bad pass. Never mind. Horrible
I mean,
pass. He
if you're
Trubisky
Keon, I think
literally
you have to
missed.
catch that.
No, no, no. Trubisky missed that throw. You were not
Oh,
going to
he
be able
did.
to Yeah, you were not catching that.
Let me
Keon could
see.
have practically extended with his fingers, and he could still wouldn't have been able to catch that. You could have put freaking Larry Fitzgerald on that, and he wouldn't have caught it. And that one's thrown too high. Good God, Mitch is killing me. This is actually painful to witness. Like,
What I'm watching here in the red zone here, they're going to try to use Keon Coleman out wide in the red zone, which is perfect for Keon because he can work inside and he can work those 50-50 balls when you need it
well, it
and
doesn't matter
just
now. It's 4th and 4. We're kicking a field goal. We brought on the legend himself, Tyler Bass. The kick is up, and the kick is good. We have points scored in this game, and we have the first ones. We have 3
27-yard
points.
field goal it was for Tyler Bass.
He's got that he's got the 2 aura. See, I tried telling you about that one earlier today too, Paul. He's got the 2 aura. You have the you wear 2 and you just have to exude this confidence. This absolutely well, it's not like an elite aura of the number, but it is a dominant aura because the number 2 is just powerful. And you have 2, you basically can't fail. Like
You can't fail.
he's got to draw in that 2 aura.
Drawing the door.
Like you got to embrace it. You got to embrace
Embrace
that
it.
aura. Yes. Oh, here we go. Here we go on this return. Is That's not Deontay Johnson, but that's their new number 18. I have no idea who it is now, but he did not return that far.
Either it's going to be Anthony Averett, the defensive back out of Alabama. 29 years old, 5'11", 185. You got that to about the 25 and a quarter yard
Yes,
line.
yes, he got it to the 25 on a 21-yard return. Somebody just tweeted, Brandon Ayuk is not serious if he wants to play in the Steelers offense, and I'd have to kind of agree at this point.
I agree.
Wait, oh my god. Okay, so we got Justin Fields on the field. Ha, get it? Right now. He was gonna throw it twice, and then the second time he just said nope, tried to run and was immediately stopped by Andreessen.
And
This
recent.
this man, oh my god. I'm
3-0
losing
Buffalo at the 2-minute warning here.
I am
All right,
losing
so
my mind.
we're going to get closer to halftime here. What is one thing that you saw and one thing that's sticking out to you through the first
Through
throughout
the first half,
through the first half? Yeah,
first of all,
one
we're
thing.
screwed at quarterback 2. We have got to find a way to get a better quarterback 2. I said it long ago, we should have never brought in Mitch Trubisky. We should have looked at every option. And as a matter of fact, if you look at quarterback options, why can't I come on, let me sort by oh my god, this thing is slow. I literally just want to see quarterbacks. There wasn't many you were going to be able to get on the backup market, but literally anybody that wasn't Mitch was the right call. Yet you went out and got Mitch. And again, don't bring up the whole familiarity with the system. There is no familiarity with a new system.
Yeah,
I
I mean
just
this
saw
is
it
a
tweeted by
brand new.
Ryan perfectly. That was a hospital ball that Mitch Trubisky threw to Keon right there, and he's lucky Keon didn't get injured. But yeah,
If you're not
Bills
watching
defense.
the if you're not watching the our stream right now, we are also live tweeting everything that's
Well, you
happening.
might be. I'm on my actual account live tweeting this. I'm just thinking of things to write for Buffalo Lowdown because if I write about how screwed we are at quarterback 2, that's going to be at least a 10,000 word essay, not an article. But one thing I've also really liked seeing I do I want to state the obvious and say Joe Andreessen right here? I don't really want to, but I'll just mention him in passing because he looks incredible right now. But the Bills defense without Terrell Bernard in, Von Miller in, half the safeties in, when the Steeler starters, all of them were on the field, they held them to one first down. One. That's impressive over a whole half.
Oh yeah. So you're saying so the Steelers currently only have one first down.
One first down from their first team offense. And that's the Bills playing a lot of second team defense.
That's really good. That's better than what it was last week where,
Second
you know,
7. Justin Fields looks like he's going to try to run it all the way to the end of the Yeah, he ran it. He didn't even run forward until the very end. He literally ran in he ran in a line. He ripped the ball right out of Shemplikin's hands there and just ran. I don't understand why Pittsburgh acquired Justin Fields. He is absolutely not the kind of quarterback that fits the Steeler way mantra at all. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. 3rd and 6. Justin Fields is looking to pass. He is going to pass. And that is going to be marked as incomplete right away. Oh, Javad Solomon was in on it. Oh, man. Give me another reason to push that Javad Solomon agenda, I beg. Yeah, 56. Oh,
Continue to
my
push it.
God. Yeah, I don't know. That was him right there, right? 56? Or was that, that looked like him. I gotta find that attachment you sent me earlier today, Paul, with the numbers on it.
56 Javon Solomon.
Okay, so that was Javon. Yeah, like I said, this man just let me push that Javon Solomon agenda. Ooh, Hardy got absolutely cut. Like that was a serious cut. 5 yards on it, and that was that was a serious cut. That was a hard one right there. Bam.
That was a big hit.
Yeah, that was a cut too. Those are the worst kinds of hits because usually that's the helmet right into the leg. Those are painful. If you've ever actually played football in, full gear, you take a
Mark
cut.
Robinson on that big tackle.
Yeah, you take a cut like that, man, it hurts. Oh, oh my God, that is Ben DiNucci. We have Ben DiNucci on the field right now. This is not a drill. Ben DiNucci is in at quarterback. Let's
So
see how
Ben
this
DiNucci
first
will
play
take the
looks.
Bills
Ben
throughout.
DiNucci is looking. Ben DiNucci. What is with they are guarding Keon like nobody's business. They're playing him like it's an actual game. It's wild. I want to see a better that was a sidearm pass too.
I gotta see the replay on the throw. But Ben DiNucci in 2 seasons at James Madison ranked top 10 in school's history in completions, tied for that's tied third for with
Wait, wait. Here he
479.
goes again. Here he goes again. Ben DiNucci is going to run that ball right out of bounds.
He
1 yard.
also in passing yards fourth, passing TDs, he also was fourth, pass attempts sixth, and total offense while at James Madison University. Ben DiNucci overall looks good with stats and numbers, but it's very limited playing time in the NFL. He's only
All
had
right.
one
Hold up.
official start in the
Yes.
NFL.
And that was with Dallas. And 3rd and 9 right now. DiNucci looking to pass. DiNucci completed the pass, and that will be marked short. That was MVS on the catch, it looked like. It will be 4th down and probably like 2 or 3 right here. So we'll see exactly
Looks
what
like it's going to
happens
be
here.
third and about 2.5.
Yeah, I think that was MVS on that catch too.
And Van VS looks shooken up.
Shooken up. Oh yeah, he's down. He is down. That's not good. You don't want to see injuries in a preseason game.
Bills
That's
also
not good.
getting Bills also getting I wouldn't say they're getting super thin, but they're starting to get a little thin on at the wide receiver position as well. Lawrence Keys didn't play. Ben DiNucci did miss Keon Coleman, who was wide. I mean, wide open with the entire field ahead of him. So that's something that you need to start seeing from these backup quarterbacks. It's start reading the entirety of the field and not take the checkdowns all the time. Eh, Don't I'm not concerned about Keon's production right now because it's
No
not
one
Josh
should
Allen.
be.
It's
It's
not Josh
exactly. It's
Allen
not
throwing
Josh
in the
Allen.
football.
Exactly. Mitch Trubisky has thrown him multiple hospital balls, especially in the end zone. What should have and what most likely could have been 6 if Josh Allen was on the field turns into 3 because Trubisky can't throw a ball to save his life.
So
So we're
we
going to be
got the
set up with
Bills
a
medical
4th and
staff
1
out
right
there.
here.
They just rolled him out on his back. I don't know what
They bring out
their
the cart. I haven't I didn't really look. What's Mike Tomlin doing? Is he walking onto the field? Yeah, Mike Tomlin. Yeah, yeah, that's not good.
There is
They've
some
got
real concern right here for Marquez Valdez-Scantling because he's
Josh
still on his
Allen is just looking down on him right now. Yeah, he even moved? Okay, now he's getting up. He's getting up. I think they're helping him up right now.
You got Vandermark, Alec Anderson, and several other Bills players, including Josh Allen, all in the vicinity of Marquez Valdes-Scantling. They
Yeah,
have a
that was
board out for him, but they're not gonna use it. It's on the Bills sideline currently.
yeah, okay, they did stand him up. So that's definitely a good thing to see. They're just having to help him back. I'm just really happy they didn't bring out the cart, but man, that just
Still a
it
minute
really
17
sucks.
left here in the first. 3-0 Buffalo. There is a very noticeable limp on Marquez Valdes-Scantling. We'll see if this turns out to be,
Yeah, he's going to the
a
he's going to the tent.
see if
Athletic
this turns out to
trainers
be a minor
hold
injury
on,
or
Paul,
he
hold on.
hurt.
Paul, hold on. Athletic trainers are stabilizing his neck and putting him on a backboard.
Okay.
So if he might have if he's got a neck injury, that's definitely not a good sight. But anyway, we're going to bring out the punt unit. Sam Martin is sending it. There's a flag. So who knows what's about to happen here? Oh, 19 got absolutely demolished on the return, but I'm not quite sure what this flag is for. Let's see what's going on here. Also, where's Thidoc? I need a Thidoc tweet. Oh, there it is.
We'll give you as many updates as we can. We got a thigh doc tweak here. Seems like they're testing the neck on NVS, so definitely seems like to be a neck injury for NVS. It's going to be a penalty, looks like, on the Steelers.
Yeah, no, it's on us.
It's going
Penalty
to be
on
on us.
Tyrell Shavers, player out of bounds on the kick. That is something that you can't do. Like, absolutely can't do that. That's one of those penalties that you should never commit. Man was out of bounds on the kickoff or on the return, and you can't do that. So at this rate, we'll just have to see what happens. We've only got 48 seconds left in the game.
In the game.
So, or not in the game, in the half. Sorry, in the half. We got 48 seconds left in the half. Okay, they're going to give the ball
Connor,
to the third string running back. What?
Connor, you want
What?
this game over already?
I kind of do. I kind of do, to be honest. It's 3-0. Let's just take the dub and move on. I'm kidding. But let's see what we got here. Justin Fields is going to throw the ball again. Okay, he does find a wide open receiver. Oh my God, his last name is Miller. I immediately thought of Heath Miller when I saw that. Wow. I have outed my age on this live stream right now.
You're not that
But
old.
but yes. Oh, wait, here we go again. Justin Fields is going to scramble. He is scrambling. He has a hole. He is okay. He was brought down there, but that was actually kind of nice to see. 7 yard. Okay, yeah. Even ESPN's play-by-play now is behind my broadcast because Justin Fields did not just pass right there. But yes, at this point now, anybody that does not have a shot to make the 53, in my opinion, needs to be not on this field. Like, period. Yep, Justin Fields scrambles to Buffalo 30 for 20 yards. My God, every time they show every time I see Arthur Smith, I just keep wondering to myself, why did Pittsburgh have to go backwards in their offensive coordinator search? They managed to take a bad situation on offense with Matt Canada and found the only way to make it worse. Arthur Smith. Like, out of anybody you could have signed, you signed Arthur Smith. I don't understand it. This is probably why they went and traded for Justin Fields, because Arthur Smith is going to be sitting there going, "Oh man, we got to drop all the plays for Justin Fields." Oh my god, this is wait. One uh Steelers in midseason form running a halfback draw and burning an unnecessary amount of time off the clock in a 2-minute drill. That's accurate, honestly. But we got 12 seconds left in the half. Justin Fields lining up. He has to pass this ball. He what? Okay, yeah, they got it. They got it. I want to see that pass again. Yeah, Fields threw a good one and just a little late on that one. Oh, that was Sewell. Yeah, Rasul just jumped the route a little too soon.
Roman Wilson on the catch.
That was Roman Wilson.
It
Oh my
was.
god. All right, I think we're about to ice him. They brought out Chris Boswell to try to make another kick, but I think we're about to ice him because I see it up there too.
Boswell did miss his first field goal attempt. See if he does. They are going to ice him. So the Bills do use their final timeout here. 7 seconds left in the opening half. 3-0 Buffalo. But even though it's 3-0, lots of good positives to talk about here as we head into the halftime. That's something that we're going to be talking about here in the halftime. Also, we'll give
Oh
some
my god. He made this one. Kick is up, and yeah, this one is good this time. So
it'll be
Chris
3-3 at the
Boswell
half.
got it. Game's gonna be a 3-3 tie at the half unless the Bills return this the whole way, which I don't think that's gonna happen. MVS is being taken off the field in a cart. He was in the blue medical tent and is sitting on the front seat now and being taken off the field with the trainers. So hopefully we get some news on MVS soon. But man, that really does suck. Uh, I like I said though, I really the Joe Andreessen has just made my whole night. You have the injury to Matt Milano. You have the injury. Apparently, Balin Spector is also injured. I don't know how that happened, but undrafted rookie Joe Andreessen just comes out of nowhere, and most likely tonight is going to make the 53-man roster. I'd be willing to say he makes it tonight. All right, we have the kick, we have the return. Just run it out of bounds. Okay, that's it. We're off to the half. All right, 3-3 at the half. And this has been quite the half.
It's been an entertaining first half, to say the
This game
least.
has
Even
actually been this game has actually been entertaining like you'd think a regular season game would be. Like that's what's been awesome
yeah,
about this preseason game. Like we've seen enough of the ones on both sides of the ball. Well, except the obvious, but we've seen a lot of good play out of our starting defense. We've seen a lot of good play out of the second team defense. Even the third team defense has definitely had some really nice moments. And then Joe Andreessen, oh my God. Like I said, I feel like he's played his way onto the roster tonight. Like I would definitely say right now, put him on the 53 right now. Don't even think about it. Just do it right now. Like you get an opportunity, you take that opportunity. And man, he did. And you just love to see it. That's why we love preseason. That's why preseason is so good because things like this happen. Let's see. Testing neck on MVS. Yeah, we already saw that. Nodded at 3 at the half news for Buffalo, who still never aired my interview, which makes me sad. I would have loved to have seen it. But yeah.
Bills, Steelers tied at 3. Anything in particular you wanna point out from the starters that well,
Well,
obviously Josh Allen didn't start, but
thank
you
God. I would have been so upset if they had started him, I would have really been upset. Like actually irritated because there would have been no reason for that whatsoever. So, the starting defense looked really, really good against the starting Steelers offense. That can't be said enough. Like it's not like you've got the starting defense or you've got the twos out there for Pittsburgh. It's not like you had the ones for Buffalo going against the twos and threes for Pittsburgh because then you'd expect them to look good. But it was ones against ones, almost a real game situation, and they looked like this.
mhm,
Like I don't know whether you want to call it good for Buffalo or bad for Pittsburgh because you could technically call it both ways. You could say Pittsburgh's got a lot to worry about with regards to the offensive line, but you could also say that Greg Rousseau is looking great against guys that have potential. Like I said earlier about Broderick Jones, he was brought in to be a he was brought in to be a premier offensive lineman for Pittsburgh, and he's just getting run over by Groot. Groot is just owning him. So that's just something beautiful that you really love to see. Oh, Mohamed Kamara got his first sack in the NFL. Who did he sack? That's not Jaden Daniels. Who is that? I don't know who that is, but he got his first sack. Jalen Phillips on the sideline is just losing his mind. I love to see it. I just love to see Jalen Phillips. Okay, that's all. I love to see Jalen Phillips. But right now at the half, my whole thoughts have just been on the defense.
mhm,
And one of the other reasons I say that is because yeah, I know that the offensive pass catchers have been out there, the ones. What can you really evaluate with Mitch Trubisky throwing the ducks? Like what can you really evaluate? You can't. Like how can you evaluate how a scheme looks when the quarterback can't throw the ball accurately? Like you really can't make any assumptions. But
mhm,
the one thing that I did notice, and I noticed this last week as well, in the little that I was able to keep up with the game against Chicago, which, by
mhm.
the way, absolutely destroyed Cincinnati in their preseason game against them. So everybody clowning us for getting destroyed by Chicago, clown the Bengals just as much because they got absolutely clobbered. I think it was like 27-3.
Who?
Cincinnati got
Yeah,
clobbered
Cincinnati.
by
Yeah,
Chicago.
yeah. Chicago, yeah, they lost Cincinnati did lose 27-3 to the Chicago Bears. I don't think any of the yeah, none of Cincinnati's ones actually started. So, it was
Ooh,
different because the Bills starters did start.
oh, listen to this. AJ just tweeted this out, Paul. Sean McDermott says during the halftime interview that with the turf the way it was and the weather concerns combined with how he performed during practice this week, he decided to not put Josh Allen on the field. I don't know what that little second half means, but the first half is exactly why I love what we saw right there. So,
It makes sense for Sean McDermott to do that. You know instead of throwing Josh Allen out there in
oh,
wet,
for God's sakes.
bad
Oh,
playing conditions. you throw out your number two. Mitch Trubisky did look a little hurt in that first half on that play. On the play that he threw to Zach Davidson, it looks like he got clipped in the ankle, but he looks like to be hopefully he's okay. He continued to play, and then they went to Ben DiNucci in Mitch Trubisky's regular role. So I mean, we'll see what comes out of it. We'll see what comes out of Marquez Valdez-Scantling's injury. But I'm very impressed by Dorian Williams, by Joe Andreessen. Uh, Groot had a really, really good half, and the offensive line and defensive line looks way way much better than it did from last week, and it looked like the offensive and defensive line that we had last season, which was creating holes for the run game and getting to the quarterback when needed. So that's something I want to continue to see heading into the third preseason game, but also out of these, third, fourth stringers that we're going to see in the third and fourth quarter here, and hopefully we'll start seeing the game open up just a little bit. It's 3-3 at the half. You would
Whoo!
think it's
That was a nice pass. Oh, that was they got the they're showing highlights from other preseason games on my screen. Yeah, that was actually a really nice pass by Tua Tagovailoa right there. That was the first one that put him
I
up.
forgot you're watching this game on the NFL Network.
Yeah, they're showing Jaden Daniels now. Oh my god. Oh, that's Terry McLaurin. Man, it's speedy. It's actually funny. I was watching an old video from a few seasons ago by Urinating Tree. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's been one of my favorite sports YouTubers for a while now. I was
Mhm,
watching one of his older videos back when the Dolphins were complete garbage. Like this was 2019 when they were trying to tank for, at the time, it was Tua.
mhm.
Back when Tua was meant to be the number one overall pick until the hip injury at Alabama. It's just funny watching the Dolphins and Commanders play each other because that's exactly who it was back then too. That was initially contending for the number one overall pick until Brian Flores started making the team win, and the Cincinnati Bengals decided to not only join the Tank Bowl but win it outright just
Mhm,
by being complete garbage. So at the end of the day, it's just funny watching them play each other
mhm.
because I keep getting reminded of the time when they were both completely garbage. Oh, okay. So Marquez Valdez Scantling has been marked as doubtful to return.
Yeah,
He's not been immediate. The thing is if it was a really bad injury, they would have ruled him out on the spot, but they didn't.
right.
They ruled him as doubtful to return. So that means that we've got something, we got a little bit better news as opposed to, it being doom and gloom. Also, Kyle Trask with a nice pass to Cody Thompson for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers touchdown to bring Florida Man the game to a tie.
Florida Man game to the tie.
That's what
Alright,
I'm
so let's
saying. It is literally the Florida Man. It is Florida Man the
yeah.
game.
Alright, so several games currently at the half. 6-3, Chargers, Rams at the half. 6-3 Jets in Carolina. That's just started the third quarter there. 12-7, Seattle against Tennessee, just early second half. 10-6 Miami over Washington. That's at the half. 10-7 Arizona. That's at the half. Uh,
Paul,
Jaguars.
Paul, I'm pretty sure you can find if you go back on ESPN, you can find the whole thing. Like you can see all the scores right there. If you go back once, I think that's all you have to do right there on that screen.
I use my trusty phone. That's all right.
Oh, okay, well, I was just saying for anybody watching the actual live stream, they could see it.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
before
just
they
go.
start.
Yeah, see, and that's the scoring summary I would usually use for stuff like that.
So there's
But
all your scores at the top of the screen as the Bills and
yeah,
the
there we go.
Steelers will go. We'll go back to the original screen for you just to take a look. What is one thing you want to see in the second half that you didn't see in the first half?
Um, well, now that we're into the second half, definitely let's keep the this is probably going to be now where you're not going to see any of the remaining ones, probably not even going to see some of the twos. Like this is probably that point where you would transition to, threes and fours, people battling to get on the roster on both sides. So I'm not really sure what we're going to see or what we should expect to see. But I do want to note one thing that was fairly interesting. And that is, did you notice? As a matter of fact, Paul, you could do it right from where you're at. Go back to the regular screen, like the main one of the game, right there. Go down to full box score. Let's see if it will show you. Uh, okay, stop right there. Okay, so if you scroll down, go to Buffalo receiving. I want you to take a look at something very interesting. Okay,
Okay,
so look at the look at the reception counts. You see Matt Collins with 2. You see Quentin Morris has 2. Look who has what? Look who has the most reception yards or the most receiving yards right now.
Zach
Did you know?
Davidson.
Did you notice that he was only in for like one play?
Yeah, he was in for a short period of time.
That okay, so let me explain this, right? So this is something that has happened a lot in past years, and I can see exactly what the Bills are trying to do here. They are hiding Zach Davidson. Like it's questionable whether they're going to keep multiple, uh, more than probably one or two tight ends behind Kincaid and Knox. So it would probably come down to Quentin Morris or Zach Davidson on the 53 man, and then the other one goes to the practice squad. The thing is, though, with the amount of hype that Zach Davidson has been generating, a guy like that on your practice squad is going to immediately get snatched by a team that needs tight end help at some point in the future.
Mhm,
And I just want to point out a hypothetical scenario that would absolutely make me want to die. Imagine something happens to Travis Kelsey. We don't
mhm.
want that to happen, but say something happens to Travis Kelsey. Bills need or Chiefs need a tight end, to try to make up for the lack of Kelsey's production. Say Zach Davidson is on our practice squad. Yoink, Fishing Garrett style. Chiefs take Zach Davidson from us. Zach Davidson turns out to be an absolute baller for the Chiefs and winds up ending our season. That's just not something you want to ever see. So that's why I'm all for either they keep hiding him or they just immediately, at the end of the day, come out and say it. He's on the 53 and Quentin Morris is going to the practice squad.
Lots of the twos for the Buffalo Bills are still out there. I just saw
Yep.
Keon Coleman
Yeah, we
sneak
got
his way through the
Yeah, we've got Ben DiNucci still throwing passes. I don't know really what's going on with I don't really know what's going on with Mitch Trubisky.
Shavers was in motion. They're going to give it to Ray Davis with a really, really nice run there. Looks like he picked up about 4. It looks like 4, maybe 5 on that carry. But again, the Ray Davis's vision is going to be something to watch all season long. That's something that he was praised on entering into the draft, but it's good to see Keon Coleman still out there. Let's see if he gets a little bit more involved in this game. Even though
Well,
he's only had 2 catches this preseason and on several targets. I want to see a little bit more of Keon, but another really nice run
uh-oh.
there.
Uh-oh. Man down. Who is that? 41 on the Steelers. He's down. Trainers are coming out onto the field right
Peyton
now.
Wilson,
Okay, yeah.
the rookie out of North Carolina State.
A rookie is down.
The
Oh,
rookie.
no, that's awful. You really hate to see that. Like, you hate to see a rookie, trying to get their footing in the NFL go down like that. Ooh, I don't know what happened. Man, that looked brutal.
Peyton Wilson was he was taken in the third round of this
Oh,
year's
Peyton Wilson.
NFL draft.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about because I think I mocked him a couple of times to the Bills. But
Hmm.
man, that's brutal. You hate to see it. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like they're taking him back to the medical tent right now, so they'll just check him out here. Oh my good God! Wait until you see this, Paul. Wait until you see this. Give us the call. Give us the call right when you see it.
Ben DiNucci under center gives it to Ray Davis, makes one man miss and shaves off another for a solid 7-yard gain for Ray Davis. I mean, the speed that Ray Davis brings when he has the football in his hand, the quick acceleration, able just to bounce off defenders with ease. Something that you did not see last week is what you're going to see
Oh,
out of Ray
oh my,
Davis
oh my
all
God.
season.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He did it again.
Ray Davis again finds a hole, and he's continuing to run the football well. Pick up maybe another 6, 7 yards there. Ray Davis continues
That's it.
to look
That's it.
electric.
That's it. I've seen enough. He's better than Devon A. Chan.
There you go. Get the Finns biased out.
Oh
Get the
boy.
Finns
Oh,
biased out.
oh boy. Yeah, they're throwing that flag in a hurry. That looked like an absolute horse collar right there. And I think they're going to call
Again, they're
that.
going to give it to Davis, and that's certainly a horse collar. He gets toward the sideline, and I gotta find the number here for it's preseason football. Every person has several numbers. It's going to be 42. Kyler McMichael. Uh,
Just
is
straight up
the
pulled
sixth.
Ray Davis down.
Yeah,
Like, that's a definite horse collar.
I mean they're about the same height, but like Ray Davis is so speedy and shifty, you just can't go after the legs because if you go after the legs, it could
Oh,
turn
oh my
into a
God.
hip
Oh
drop
my God.
tackle.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ray Davis. Ray Davis. Ray Davis. Paul.
DiNucci
Paul.
under the
Paul.
center.
Watch
There's
this.
Ray Davis again, busting hole, breaks off a tackler inside the 10. He gets to the 6-yard line. Ray Davis just plowing through defenders. Man, watching Ray Davis is so sweet.
Oh, and we've got a penalty. We've got a penalty. I'm going to say that's a false start, but I haven't seen anything so far. Hold on. Yep, false start on the
It's going to be
offense.
in. It's going to be. It looks like it's on the end
Oh
of the
my God,
line
it's on
there for the
Zach Davidson.
Bills. It is.
It's on Zach Davidson. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, he's 84, right?
Yep.
Yep, that's on him.
I know there was a 4. It looked like it could have been it's going to be it's 74. It's going to be Vandermark.
Oh, we
Ryan
have
Vandermark.
we have a running play right here, and that's not going to
Or
be
they
Ray
did call it
Davis.
on Zach Davison. I don't know who they called it on, but it was an 8-4. And Ray Davis again bounce. Oh, that's not Ray Davis.
Yeah,
That's
no, that's
that's
that's not Ray Davis.
Darrington Evans. There's Darrington Evans getting to the outside. And a nice run there. Bills running back room is stacked with so many good options for the Bills. He got to the outside, but couldn't do much after that.
Oh,
So it's
here we
going to be
go again.
second and goal for the Bills.
Oh. Uh, got a whole lot
Danucci
of
under center a lot this second half.
nothing right there.
Yeah, right. Sorry. Darrington Evans takes it up the middle, gets stuffed by the Pittsburgh defensive line. It looked like Mark Robinson was the first one there, along with several other
Oh,
Steelers. Third and goal from Pittsburgh's 8-yard line. Danucci steps back, throws
that wasn't even
to.
on target. It was to
It was
Justin Shorter.
not
Yeah,
on
that wasn't even
target.
close.
That was
To
in
be
the
completely
middle
honest, I don't
of.
know why did you not call. I don't know why you wouldn't call DPI on that.
I was thinking, where's the TPI? But that was right
All right, Tyler
in the
Bass, are you about
middle
to be?
jersey
All right,
of
Tyler Bass.
Darius
Tyler Bass,
Rush.
he got it.
6-3 Bills. That's a 26-yard field goal attempt by Tyler Bass. Kicks that you want to see. Tyler Bass make is the ones that are easy, but you also need to see him make some of the hard ones. So it's a field goal fest so far, Connor. 3
Oh,
field goals.
oh boy. So we have some injury updates. Marquez MVS is out. Mitch Trubisky's out. Austin Johnson's out, and Quentin Morris is now out.
Yeah. I mean, the first key to the game, according to the fans, was stay healthy. That's not the definition of staying healthy.
As long as Josh Allen stays healthy, I feel like that is what everybody means when they say stay healthy. But while we're in commercial, I do want to bring this up really, really quickly. So you know how earlier we were talking about
Mhm.
Mitch Trubisky, and I literally was saying we should have signed literally anybody else.
Mhm.
You want to know something that I actually noticed? So here's all I want to see if I could. I want to see how is this ranking order here out of the 2024 free agents. Hold on. Let me go. Let me see if I can get it just by quarterback here and have it sort by. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So here are the quarterbacks that could have been taken. So Kirk Cousins was never an option. That's a starter. Like we all knew that well ahead of time. Okay. Hold on. So we could have signed Gardner Minshew, and I would have been absolutely okay with that. Tyrod Taylor was available. We could have signed him. Would you have wanted Sam Darnold as the backup, as QB2? Yes, no, because you could have
I
signed
would
him.
have.
Yeah, well, he's a
I would have
starter now,
taken.
unfortunately.
I would
Unfortunately
have
for
taken.
uh, unfortunately for Minnesota, he is now the starter. You could have signed Jacoby Brissett, who is, I think, actually the QB1 for New England right now, but I'm not very
Yeah,
sure.
it's a
I'm not
it's a
sure what they're gonna call
it's a
what they're gonna call it.
it's a 3 quarterback race. I mean, it's a very tight three-way quarterback race. With Brissett, May, and Milton,
Hmm.
because there's some people out in out in New England that says Joe Milton still has a very good shot at beating May and Brissett for the starting job as.
Okay. Yes. Now let me go back after Brissett. So then you had Marcus Mariota. I would have taken him as QB2 in a heartbeat because at least Mariota has actually done some good in, certain types of offenses. And as a matter of fact, he did lead the Tennessee Titans to a playoff win against the Kansas City Chiefs a few years ago.
He did.
So I would have definitely taken him like 100% as QB2. So then you had, obviously Mitch Trubisky is on that list. He was actually, oh my God, there goes Justin Fields. I don't know if he's going to get the first down right there. You probably saw that one, or you're about to see that one.
I'm about to see it.
Yeah. So you also have Drew Lock, Joe Flacco, and then Jameis Winston, who I
That's
said we should
definitely a
try.
first down.
Oh yeah, most likely. What are
Likely
they?
it is.
Yeah, Jameis Winston. They
You're
signed
making it
him,
sound like you made it sound like it was closer than it than it was actually. That's at least 2 years after the first down marker.
and okay, one more run stuff. But yeah, there's just a lot of really decent names on this list, and yet we took Trubisky. Like that's just what kills me. We could have literally had Joe Flacco. We could have had
Joe
Joe
Andreessen and
Flacco.
Deion Jones on that tackle. Joe Andreessen. We can't just stop saying his name because
No, we
he's just
really can't.
everywhere.
I love it. Also, I just noticed something. I thought about this. Actually, I saw it on a tweet as well. The starting quarterback got injured on a night that McDermott decided to rest Josh Allen. Think about that for a minute. Remember what I said about
Hmm.
how I never wanted to see Josh Allen step foot on the field? That's
Yep.
why. This is why.
Ooh, nice. Nice tackling there from the Bills defense. Lots of people there in coverage. It was Deion Jones and bunch of other dudes
What is
there.
Justin Fields waiting on? Okay, that's what he was waiting on. He found the man wide open.
3rd and 5. Field steps back. He evades, finds he
A tight
finds
end, probably. I don't know who that is.
McCoy, Michael Pruitt, Michael,
Huh?
Michael Pruitt, number 81. But again, you're going to look at Justin Fields. You're going to see
Oh,
the athleticism on this play. He started in the pocket. He
don't.
moved outside of the pocket. He
Oh my
found the
god.
receiver.
Oh my god. I'm
Tyron
getting
John,
I'm
Tyron
getting
Johnson's
triggered.
mad about something on the sideline because he's chewing somebody.
He should be chewing out a lot of people right there. How do you miss those two tackles?
Justin Fields
All right, whoever
is going
that
to pick
was,
up
why
about
did you miss
9.
that sack? Why did you miss that? That was perfect. And then someone tripped. I mean, okay, wet field. I'll give him that. Wet field might have tripped because of that. So
Dwayne
I'm not
Carter
blaming anybody.
missed the
And
tackle
that's a
there.
false start. You can hear the crickets chirping in the background while we're waiting on Justin Fields to get the ball in his hand. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it is a run. That is a run. That was a very well disguised run as well. So that they went right up the middle there. You actually did have a moment where it looked like Fields was about to take off on a quarterback option, but he didn't. He right then and there, and then everybody just dove on him. Looking all right so far.
Yeah, this is definitely a shakier second half for the Bills defense. Obviously, you're not seeing a lot of the same players that you didn't see in that you saw in the first half. But
Boink, wide open man. Oh, a hurdle. We have a hurdle. We just had a hurdle. You'll see it in 2 seconds, but we just had a hurdle.
they're putting oh, nice hurdle there.
Yeah, by Connor Hayward. So if they've got Connor Hayward out there, then that means they've got their threes, which makes me wonder, do we have our threes out there right now as well? I see Kyrie Elam out there. I don't think I'm sure he's not a three. Let's just be
He's
completely
not a
real.
3, but they were the Bills. If you're talking about a Bills defense right now, that it's getting thin by every snap they play because you just don't know who's going to get injured, next because injuries again are concerned for the Buffalo Bills and
Is that
injuries to miss.
Samaje P. Ryan? He about made it all the way. I think that's his first name. I forget. But anyway, it's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 from the
One
20. 2nd and 3
one
from the
thing I
20.
am noticing a similarity from the last from the Bears preseason game and this preseason game is it looks
Oh,
like the
oh,
Bills are
oh,
going to
stop him.
struggle a little bit
Oh
this
my
year
god.
with the quarterback on the run because it seems like they can't keep up as of right now.
Well, that's going to
P
be
Ryan
a
again
very
hits the corner and picks up a first down. It's going to be first and goal for the
that
Steelers.
that's going to be a bit of a problem once we get to the Ravens game. If we are going to have problems stopping the run, that's going to scare me then.
It's not the inside runs that are the problem. It's these outside runs when they get outside of the numbers,
Oh,
outside
oh
of the.
man. Oh, there he goes again. There he goes again. Yep, exactly. You just said it, Paul. You literally just said it and it just happened. They stopped Fields before he could get out, but the same thing happened again. The same thing. They forced him out.
Mhm.
He evaded the
Yeah,
pressure, evaded, went right outside.
same issues are happening. Issues that are happening that happened last year. Mister last preseason game against the Bears. The defensive line closed in. Williams, Tyson Bagent, whoever the quarterback at the time for the Bears, was able just to easily sneak out the pocket, get outside the numbers, pick up 4 or 5 yards, and then they're forced out of bounds. Couldn't identify the Steelers running back on that play, but he's going to pick up a few yards. Kyer Elam and
That was
others.
I can't pronounce this guy's name, Schlampkin. I don't even know. That's like their third.
Aaron. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's gonna be a stop. So
Sh-
it looks
Shampkin
like
Sam
yeah,
Shampkinlan is
Shampkin. I don't even know.
he's an Ivy League guy.
I need a Yinzer in here, but we don't have a Yinzer. I need a Yinzer to translate, please.
Nice inside run stopping there is going to be Dwayne Carter,
They're gonna
Deion
go for it.
Jones, and several other Bills.
Oh, no, they're not. I see what they tried to do. Okay, never mind. They were just trying to draw him off sides and it didn't work. So now they're probably going to send the field goal unit out.
I mean, from a Steelers perspective, this was a good productive drive. From a Bills perspective, this is not what you want to see out of, your threes, maybe some of your fours, mix in your twos. Some of these players who probably were out there are probably going to be on your roster. Some of them may not be, but you know, getting outside the numbers. is currently a plan of attack for these teams right now. Against this Bills defense, it's if we can get if we can stretch the Bills out a little bit, it's easier it's easier to run against the Bills. If we can't stretch the Bills defense out, then it's going to be tighter in packed. So that's something to watch out for in the next quarter and a few, and heading into next week. How does Carolina decide to attack the Bills? And again, week one, you're going to face Kyler Murray, another mobile quarterback who can stretch the Bills defense out. So that's something I'm going to be is something that is starting to concern me just a little bit as we get closer and closer to to the final preseason game.
uh,
Yeah, I just seen
uh,
the replay of the Trubisky to Keon in the red zone on that throw. That was a really, really bad wobbly football. Just it looked like he just decided that he wanted to chuck it and just deal with it. So at this point, it's 6-3 the Bills currently lead as we wait on the extra as we wait on the Steelers to kick their field goal and see if they make it. Bills 1 for 2 on the
wait a
night.
minute. Wait a minute. No, they're still going to go for it. They were trying to draw him off sides earlier, but I guess there must have been some miscommunication on the play call. They're going to go for it right here.
All right, here we
But
go. It's 4th and 2 from the Bills' 9.5
get him,
yard
get him, get him,
line.
get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, oh my God. That was brutally awesome.
They have a man in motion. They have Pruitt in motion. Fields is going to take the option stiff arm one, and Andreessen and family is going to stop him. It's going to be a 4th down stop for the Bills defense
God, that
as
was
Deion
beautiful.
Jones, Andreessen, and others rally to 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 take down Justin Fields. A 4th down rally for the Bills defense has them keeping the lead at 6-3 and gives Ben DiNucci and the Bills offense a chance to add to their lead.
Oh my God. Andreessen again. Oh my God.
All right, let's
Oh,
take a
I,
look at this
I don't
box score really
I don't
quick
even
and
know what to say right now. I mean, God, Joe Andreessen has just been the surprise of a lifetime.
look at this. 11 tackles.
11 total tackles, seven solo tackles, and 2 tackles for loss.
Joe
He has
Andreessen,
been
have
he has
yourself a
been
day.
yep, he has been the best defensive player on the entire field tonight.
And look at Jamarcus Ingram, first year player out of the UB grads. How about that? Leading the Bills defense in tackles today. 20 tackles combined between Andreessen and Ingram. Again, both of them played at the University of Buffalo. And then you have Greg Rousseau and Taron
You did
Johnson.
it again. Oh my
He
god,
did.
Paul. I am going to come up there and I'm going to slap you for that. It's Taron, I
It's
think.
Taron.
It's Taron Johnson. You said Tayron again.
Ray Davis has 8 carries for 58 yards. He's averaging 7.3.
7.3 yards per carry. 19 yards his longest carry so far of the night. This makes me happy. But I do have to say, out of the one tweet that I did in fact just see, let's just hope and pray that Joe Andreessen is not like a Nathan Peterman type of player where he looks really good in the preseason, gets into the regular season and just melts like a Skylar Thompson type of player either. Let's just hope that that does not happen. Tay A-Rod. Oh my God. Caden out there, like, he made it better. Tay A-Rod. All right, Ben DiNucci, let's see what you got here.
Alright,
Oh, ooh, nice, 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 nice.
we missed an okay, really
You didn't
quick.
miss a thing.
It's 2nd and 5, they have it. They must have forgot to cut back. They're gonna give a screen. Believe I don't know necessarily who 19 is, but we're gonna find
Uh-oh.
out and tell you.
Man down. That looks
KJ
like
Hamler.
man down. That looks like that's is that Tyler Matakevich? Go back
For
to
the
the
Steelers,
play-by-play. Paul, go back to the play-by-play. Yeah, it was a Matakevich that looked like he was down.
if it's 44, it's Medikevich.
Yeah, yeah, that was him.
Bills and Steelers just rotating injured linebackers at this point.
For real though. Let's
When you were in Rochester, do you have any Perry's ice cream?
no, I did not actually. The only kind of sweets that I had when I was there, I had a shake from Bill Gray's, and man, was it good.
They were just showing a Perry's ice cream commercial,
Oh, nice.
so I was like, ooh, I need some now. So Bills currently lead the Steelers 6-3 in their second preseason game of the season. 31 seconds left in the third quarter. I mean, for a preseason game, this has a really good pace to the game.
Oh, for real. This game has like been flying. This I'm just so happy to see this. Oh, apparently, oh, oh, so that's why he's called Big Red, is his red hair?
Mhm.
Oh, that looks blonde. Where's the red? I'm confused. What?
You might need to look at another picture.
Oh my God.
Ooh, big run here by Darrington Evans picks up another Buffalo first down, and
Indeed.
that will carry us to the end of the third quarter.
Yes, yes, indeed. It is time for the final quarter of this game. If you're reading this post, you could be backup quarterback for the Bills. All right, well, I read it, so I guess I'm the backup quarterback for the Bills now.
How about this? The Buffalo Bills just plowing their way through the Steelers defense. They have 114 rushing yards on 21 attempts in this game. Just a tick over 100 yards passing, but 114 114 rushing yards is way more important than what your passing game can do because, we know what the Bills' passing game can do. They have Josh Allen at quarterback. We know the passing game is going to look good. It's what is the run game going to look like? Is that going to be something that is it something that the Bills has never had before, which is going to have a really, really good run game? Or is Josh Allen just going to have to do everything himself because the only thing we can do is pass it 35 to 40 times? If the Bills have a good run game, you could I could see the Bills only passing 25 to 30 times and just really just going to be a more balanced and more productive offense that way.
We will definitely see. It's still, it's still only the second week of the preseason. Oh, man. I've just had a lot of thoughts on this game.
Give us some. We're heading to the fourth quarter here. Let's grab some thoughts here. What are you thinking? What are some of the things that is churning in your mind?
Well, for right now, let's get. I've seen enough from Joe Andreessen. He has definitely played his way onto the 53-man roster at this point. Take him completely off the field right now. Like, I don't want to see him take another snap on defense, period. I don't care what happens. I think he's way too valuable at this point to I think he's way too valuable to just stay uh my English is failing me. He's too valuable right now, but that also presents a new problem. By the way, Frank Gore Jr. just got a very nice 7-yard run right there. But now it presents a new problem. You can't stick a guy like Joe Andreessen on the practice squad because someone is going to steal him
Yep.
immediately. So you have to put him on your 53-man roster after this game ends. Like, period. You cannot risk him going somewhere else just because you can't, have a spot for him on the practice squad.
Do you want to see one more game to try to test his consistency, or do you think this
Oh,
is
yes. No, 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 no. You have to test his you have to make sure that he is playing at a consistent level. Is Carolina's one's going to be a really good test though? I'd say no. So I feel like you should put him on the 53-man roster at this point. Like, point blank, just do it right now. Oh man, Frank Gore Jr. has been absolutely killing it on this drive so far. Up the middle, 7 yards. We are making some progress with the
the Bills
ball.
had a the Bills had a penalty on that the previous second down, so they made it from 2nd and 3 to 2nd and 8, but now it's going to be about 3rd and 2. Frank Gore Jr. is a very interesting piece. He was signed as an undrafted free agent out of Southern Miss, but really production-wise, he was a really good running back. He was probably one of the better ones in the country, and to see him just fall out of all 7 rounds of the NFL draft
Oh,
is it's to me, it might be a little
hold up.
bizarre, and what
Hold up.
other teams might be missing is what everyone's
Oh my
going to
god, the
be seeing in
bro
Franco.
bit on the blitz that early, and oh wow, that was awesome. So they actually sent a guy early. They read the snap perfectly. Ray Davis still said psych and just ran right through a hole. That was really good run protection by the O line right there to see that man coming before Danucci could snap the ball and immediately went to cover him. You'll see it. You'll probably wind up seeing it in a little bit, just because 2nd and 1 right now. I'm literally about to watch the next play happen, and okay, we have a first down, courtesy of Frank Gore Jr.
Frank Gore Jr., even though he's an undersized back, his toughness doesn't go away. He had a 25.7 missed tackle slash breaking tackle rate while he was in at college. That ranked him 28th out of 200 college running backs eligible for the stat. He also had 3.9 yards after contact. That ranked him 13th among draft eligible running backs. So how Frank Gore didn't get drafted is mind-blowing to me, but he has a real chance to make the Bills roster if he continues to show that he could be a continuous threat in the run game
Wait, you're
and in the
talking
passing
about
game.
yeah, you're talking about the 53-man roster, and you're talking about Frank Gore Jr., right?
Yep.
Yeah, I just don't know, because we could realistically only have about 3 running backs.
Mhm.
So, my question then becomes, what do you do about Ty Johnson?
Right.
Do you take a quarter golly, why are my words broken? Do you take a
Darrington
running back
Evans
room?
just slicing through the defense.
Yeah, for
I
real. That
mean
that was a nice run by Darrington Evans. But as I was saying earlier, do you take a running back room with James Cook, Ray Davis, and Frank Gore Jr., or do you swap out Frank Gore Jr. for Ty Johnson? Because I initially thought it would be Ty Johnson, but
mhm.
with how Frank Gore Jr. has looked in limited snaps, he is starting to look like a candidate to keep. But
So your
we'll have to
Cedric
find
Van
out.
Pran Granger is going to be with the threes because he's
Is
been
he?
playing with the threes. He's in
Oh,
right now. So he's probably been playing with Ben DiNucci since the tail end of the second quarter here. So it looks like Connor McGovern and Van Pran Granger right now for the Bills centers is going to be 1-2. Lots of pre-snap motion. Shavers on the bubble screen. He's going to get about, what did it say, 4 maybe? And make it 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 for the Bills inside the Steelers' red zone. 10 minutes to play. Fourth quarter. 6-3 Buffalo.
oh my good Lord and God above. Why would you do that?
Remember, the Bills and Steelers did have a joint practice on Thursday, so you're probably not seeing too much as they're going to give it to Frank Gore Jr., I believe.
Oh my God.
And he got about, I would say he about got half of the 3rd and 4. So it's going to be 4th and 2. If I'm McDermott, I'm going for it.
Well, he's not. He's kicking this field goal. Tyler Bass, if you don't make this kick, I swear I will. He made it.
Here's the thing. I'm not
9 to
I'm
3.
not going to complain about kicking a field goal and making it, but I am going to say I want to see I want to see I want to see what this team can do on 4th down inside the red zone. I know it's the I know it's the 3 and the 4s, but I want to see what they do in the red zone on 4th and 2. I guess maybe that's part of the playbook they don't want to show yet.
By the way, I would like to point out that all of the points in the Bills preseason games have been scored by the guy I have the signed jersey for.
Yes, Tyler Bass 3 for 3.
Indeed. 5 for 5 during the preseason and is coming off a week of inconsistency during practice. The things you love to see out of a guy like this. Actually, I was thinking about it. Inconsistencies at practice. I bet this is exactly why they're doing it this way. They're giving
Mhm.
him more opportunities to kick instead of just going for it. Because in a game time situation, you would want to probably consider going for it a little more often than you have in
Mhm.
that moment. Not in all the moments we've seen, of course, but um, at this point, I think that giving him opportunities to kick even more is actually a really, really good idea. It'll help restore his confidence because once you break a kicker's confidence, that's it. It's over. But I think, his confidence isn't broken yet, especially considering any inconsistencies.
Alright, we got a Thigh Dog tweet on uh Mitch Trubisky. He says, "If Mitch got hurt when I think he did,
Oh yeah,
it
it
was
was.
a potential MCL.
Oh,
Never know,
jeez.
maybe meniscus. Need a replay."
For real though. Hit from side on a red zone drive late in the second, stayed in after a few plays. So it looks like Thidoc saying that it should be minor, but we'll find out what happens. Meanwhile, we have a kick return incoming and not a thing. So it looks like the Steelers will get the ball back. 9 minutes and two. Wait, we got a flag. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Where was that tweet? Where'd it go? God took a bicep from Matt Milano to create Joe Andreessen. That is beautifully worded and beautifully said. So, bad news, the Bills' offense has scored 0 touchdowns this preseason. Good news, Tyler Bass is 5 for 5 on field goals this preseason. I
How
think
about that?
I'm taking that.
I would take that as a win because you only saw Josh Allen for what, a quarter this
Yeah.
preseason? So, that's a win. But you also wanna see touchdowns out of your 2s, especially with Mitch Trubisky as your number 2. You know, if he's not leading you down for a
Oh my
touchdown,
god.
then there's a slight concern.
Different game here, but we have an Eric Ezukanma sighting down in Miami. That was actually a really nice pass and a really nice catch. That was Mike White to Eric Ezukanma. Wow. That was a really beautiful catch. We're actually seeing him be used for once. Wow. What a miracle. Speak of, I believe, yeah, they should be, yeah, they're ahead. Oh my. Stream East has been seized by the Department of Homeland Security. Wow. No more pirating streams. Wow. Justin Fields hit that guy right in stride. Also, I love this tweet I just saw. Thursday, no one will ever replace Matt Milano. Saturday, except this undrafted free agent from Buffalo. I love it. I
Again,
love
the
it.
moving quarterback. Justin Fields rolled out to the right, found a wide open receiver. This is it's a little tough to watch the Bills defense to struggle with that consistently over and over again.
Oh
First
my
and 10.
goodness, that was almost an interception by oh my god. That was almost an
Fields
interception. Wait
steps
until you
back,
see that one.
looks, throws. Oof. Daquan Hardy, I believe that was
Yeah. Yeah, that was Daquan Hardy. Had it right in his
almost
hands. right in his hands. That should have been an interception. Man, that's painful. I feel
It
like
was
he
going to be
should have had
second
that
and
one.
10 for the Steelers.
Well, and we have a third and probably 4, I wanna say, but we'll find out.
Throws finds a receiver. Yeah, that looks like about third and four, third and three coming up for the Steelers. With that, did they? Oh, that was Jerry Jenkins.
Okay, I was right earlier. 3rd and 5. Here we
You
go.
said third and
Justin
four.
Fields is okay, fine. I was trying to make people forget, Paul.
Alright, third and five for the Steelers. Justin Fields awaiting the snap. 7:25 left to go. He takes a three-step drop. He's going to evade. He's going to find a man. Believe that man is wearing the number 3085. That man's going to be Deuce Watts, and he's going to get the first down for the Steelers. 7-minute offense, 7-minute defense here. They're up 2 score. They're up 1 score if they get a touchdown. They're up 2 field
Oh,
goals.
oh my, that man is shifty. Good God. Okay, well, you'll see what happened if you wanna keep, doing the play-by-play yourself, but,
Fields
yeah,
under
we
center. He's going to give it to. I believe that's the guy
I
that we
saw
were
Edward
trying to
I saw
pronounce
Edwards,
earlier.
and I was
It
like,
was
"Wait a minute,
Edwards.
Mike Edwards?"
No, it's
I know it's not technically Mike Edwards, but yes. Yeah, he was
Dejon
shifty there.
Edwards.
Dejon Edwards, yeah, he was very shifty on
Dejon
that play.
Edwards.
He was running around all over the place, making moves. All right,
Josh
let's see
Allen
what
played
happens here.
gymnastics as a kid.
What? Wait, here we go. Oh my god, is he really Oh my god, he's gonna do it.
Dream sporting event that he could
How do you
event
miss
to
that?
attend. Sabres Stanley Cup game. Josh
How
Allen knows
do you
Bills.
miss that?
Buffalo.
How do you miss? That man
Play action pass.
that was a touchdown.
Oh,
Look how high that ball went. That was an easy touchdown if Justin Fields throws that ball just a little lower. Like whoever our guy got burnt, like absolutely turned into burnt toast on that play. And if Justin Fields did not know, if he knew how to if he knew how to throw a football any more accurately, yeah,
that was
my
Kayron
God,
Brown in coverage
he got
on.
absolutely toasted.
I think we're going to get a false start on the offense.
Yep.
I
Okay.
think.
So hold on. Joe Andreessen is indeed done for the night. Finishes with 12 tackles.
Sheesh.
Oh my God, the Bills messed around and got the best linebacker in the AFC East as an undrafted free agent. That's what I'm talking about.
Those are the overreactions
Oh
we
my
want to
God,
see.
How? Don't. There was another one that should have been an interception, but I don't know what they're
Third
gonna
and 7.
that should have been a sack, but they let him get away again.
Oh, how? How do you allow that to happen? But he so it's hard. Dean Delaney was there almost for the interception, but he was looking for Fitzpatrick there. I mean, three Bills players converged on on Justin Fields. He looked like he was about to go down,
Yeah, and
and
I think, yeah, he made that catch too. That's unfortunate. Oh, somebody read the option.
he
Somebody read it.
found a man. I
Yeah,
thought he.
yeah, no, he caught it. He caught it. Yeah, they're moving.
Oh wow, what a catch! I didn't even notice that. Fields again getting outside the numbers. He's going to have about 6. That was Des Fitzpatrick making a nice catch in the previous play.
2nd and 4. Here we go again. Oh, another run right up the middle.
Yeah, it's going to be right up the middle. It's going to be a first down for the Bill for the Steelers.
Yeah, for the Bills. Wouldn't you wish?
That was P Ryan gaining those 4 yards for the Steelers. We're into the 4-minute offense for the Steelers. We're into the 4-minute defense for the Bills. Steelers
Wait a minute.
driving currently here in the fourth quarter. 9-3 Bills in front. It's actually going to be third and like a foot.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, and it's I believe nobody knows what's happening. Okay, they are gonna call a play. The clock is moving. This is definitely about to either be a quarterback sneak or they're just gonna give it right up the middle.
At
And
third
right
and
up the
one.
middle, and oh my god, let's go. That's how to do it right there, 3rd team.
Third and one for the Steelers. It's still Justin Fields to this point. P. Ryan goes outside and he's not going to go anywhere. He's actually going to lose about 3 yards. So it's going to be third. It's going to be about fourth and about 3, maybe 4. But I'm surprised that we haven't seen Kyle Allen at all in this game. We're in the fourth quarter here.
4th and 3, as a matter of fact, and they are wait.
It's fourth and
Freeze.
4. They're
What is
going
Mike
for it.
Tomlin doing? Mike Tomlin is thinking about something.
We got a Steelers timeout here, so that's going to be the first half. 3:13 left to go, fourth quarter. If you're nervous, be nervous.
Why
It's
are we nervous?
3:13. It's 9-3 Bills. They're trying to win their first preseason game of the 2024 season of the preseason. They're trying to get their first win of the new year. And Connor, don't buy an Andreessen jersey just yet.
What are you trying to stop me? I said don't. I said somebody stop me. And apparently now it's a tie, but and apparently either you or Madeline now is going to win because either I'm about to do it or I'm about to not do it.
Here's Joe Andreessen's RAS score was a 9.35. He ran a 4.64 40 that gave him a low 8 on the RAS score, but he had a 1.59 on a 10-yard split. His shuttle was 4.22. So I mean, there's a lot of speed and a lot of athleticism out of Joe Andreessen, who finishes the day, as you said, with 12 tackles. This has him as 11, but he has 11 tackles, 7 solo, 2 for loss. Just an overall really good day for Joe Andreessen.
Literally the star of the show tonight.
Yeah.
Just oh my god, absolutely
So
unbelievable
we're waiting on
showing.
that 4th and 4 play from the Steelers.
They're just showing game highlights right now on the TV on my side at least. Why is it all Pittsburgh highlights? Can we see some Bills things, please? Oh wait, oh my god. I still don't know how on earth they missed that sack. But Justin Fields just has that wild habit. He's always had it throughout his entire career in the NFL, just to randomly miss these odd sacks. But here we go, 4th and 3. They are indeed going to go for it. Justin Fields in the shotgun, takes the snap, is very confused, has all the time in the world, throws the ball, and incomplete. The
So the
Buffalo
Bills will
Bills
get the
have,
4th down stop again.
yep, they held him right there.
Nice job by Kingsley Jonathan there, trying to who was getting on who's on in on the pressure. Couch was in coverage. Bills fourth down stop, and they're up 9-3. A couple first downs here seals the deal for the Bills to end up winning their first preseason game of the season.
Wait, I now have an idea if we win, but only if we win.
Okay, what's the idea?
I said only if we win. We haven't won yet, Paul.
All right, so but you still have to share the idea.
You'll see. You'll see.
All right,
That's the point.
awesome.
You'll see. It's
I
all
gotta
about
wait.
it's all about the suspense, but it's all about the enthusiasm along with the
Okay.
suspense. We got to win. If we don't win, it won't mean anything. Hard Knocks training camp with the Chicago Bears. Who on earth wants to watch that? I don't. Why would I
Have
want
you
to?
not did you not watch the first episode? I didn't watch the second episode.
No, I didn't really care to watch it. I don't want to watch the Bears. Give me any. Well, okay. Give me the. I would rather watch something about the Lions or even the Packers over the Bears.
Make it sound so bad.
The Bears suck, and they're going to still suck. I don't care what they say.
That's a take.
I think that tweet's blowing up. Yeah, it's blowing up a little bit. Yeah, everybody's telling
It's
me not to. No one is stopping me,
all right. We have
Paul.
an injury update.
What? Who? Where?
Javon
Why?
Solomon,
Don't you
Javon
dare.
Solomon calf out for game.
Did you just say? Oh my God. What's with all the injuries, bruh? Well, I will now imagine that the Bills are just going to run the ball, just run the rest of the clock out. You still got to get through the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 2, 2 minutes 59 seconds left in the game itself. Oh my God! Oh no way! So I just saw this tweet. The this dude and his girlfriend, that is a Rams fan and a Chargers fan, got on the kiss cam. This dude proposed to her. I don't know I don't know if she said no or what's going on, but immediately somebody walks down the stairs and spills nachos all over the guy proposing.
Oh,
This has to be staged, right? Like there's no way.
that's awful.
Uh-oh. Looks like Cam Smith got injured in the Dolphins game. All right, yep, we're just going to keep running the ball, and that's exactly what we should do. Frank Gore Jr. on that one.
2nd and 7 now for Buffalo. We got 2:59 left to go in the fourth quarter of play. Bills have a strong 9-3 lead. They're going to give it up the middle. Frank Gore is going to get stopped. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Bills. The Steelers are out of timeouts. So you get the first down here, you get another first down.
Are they?
You
Okay,
got
yeah, they are out of timeouts. Yeah, so just keep stacking first downs and you're going to win the game.
Yep, this is your 2-minute victory offense for the Bills.
Literally.
Let's see what they got going here. I mean, it's it's a it's a situation we haven't seen yet this preseason, obviously because the Bills got destroyed last week. So
Get what? Ben DiNucci. Oh my God! Why? Why?
Bills under the center here, 3rd and 5, 2:54 left. They're gonna fake it to Evans. DiNucci
Run.
almost escaped one, but couldn't. But
He
couldn't. He's gonna
he
get
gets brought
sacked
down. Yeah,
by.
he gets brought down by the number 48 because of course the ultimate goat aura, absolutely overwhelming poor Ben DiNucci right there.
So that would give the Steelers the ball back right
Potentially, let's see
around.
what happens here.
They're not gonna they're not gonna fake punt it.
They're not faking anything. I'm just watching to see what number 13 does here. Oh, we got a flag on the play for one, and there he goes out of bounds. But we got to find out what this penalty is.
It's going to be the 2-minute warning. There is that flag. That was a solid return. We'll just have to wait and see what it is.
All right. Illegal block in the back by the receiving team.
So that's going to back them up 10 yards. The Bills are 2 minutes away from winning this football game. They need a one first down. They need one stop here on defense, and then they're a couple quarterback knees away from winning this football game. 9-3, we're at the 2-minute warning. We thank everyone for watching our first live stream of the season. Plenty more to come. We're still working on a regular season schedule.
This is yeah, it's just a preseason game, so obviously we're not like going berserk over here talking about we're not going berserk, not treating this like a game of any importance. We're just enjoying we're just enjoying the game. And that's exactly what we want to do during a preseason game. No injuries. Well, about that. Unfortunately, we've had quite a bit, but nonetheless, it's a good thing about the preseason. You don't have to sit there and stress over the entire game. You can just watch football to watch football. There's nothing to play for except on the player side of things, jobs and all of
Mhm.
that stuff.
Jobs are on the line almost every single play in the preseason. And hopefully
Exactly.
in the regular season that me and your TV lines up perfectly so my play can just be a little bit better
And
because
now just make it consistent. That's all it needs to be.
it would be.
I'm just watching it happen before you see it. Then I'm just sitting there going, ah, or I'm having even better reactions. But oh my God, it's been great so far. Like the play by play is nice. I might wind up, I'll just see what goes on tomorrow. I might wind up going live for the race. Please, you can join me for that one too, Paul, if you just want to hear me incessantly yell for multiple hours. But yeah, I am looking forward to that. As long as it doesn't rain at Michigan tomorrow, we will be in like Flint and good to go. But let's see what we got here. 2:36 tomorrow. Green flag for the Cup race at Michigan. Oh, 1% chance of rain. Yeah, so I'll most likely definitely try to I might go live for this one tomorrow. And yeah, Paul, you should totally join me just to listen to me absolutely go berserk for at least 2 or 3 hours. It's like I said in the chat the other night. 45 it was like 30 or 45 minutes uninterrupted. I did not shut up toward the end of that one the last race I did at Iowa, the commentary, I did not shut up for like 30 minutes at the end. By the way, we just got a sack. Kingsley Jonathan.
So the Steelers must not trust their third or
Boink.
fourth string quarterback.
Are you serious right now? Did Justin Fields literally just well, that's going to count as a reception by Justin Fields. So Justin
Oh, yeah,
Fields,
he throws one off his offensive line,
boink.
and then he
That
catches it, then he throws it again.
yeah, okay, so that one will be incomplete to Quez Watkins. If he wouldn't have thrown it again and just taken off, it would have been Justin Fields complete to Justin Fields. And that would have been funny as hell. I wanted to see that. But no, he's got to
It
go
wouldn't be the
ruin it by
first time it
throwing a
happened.
pass. I know. Marcus Mariota to Marcus Mariota in the playoffs is a thing. It is 3rd and 15. We just had a guy get sent to the shadow realm. I don't know who that was. 45 on, hold on. I think I still have that. No, I don't. Who's 45 for us? I, I completely forgot who that was, but he just got, wait, that's another Jones.
Deion Jones.
Yeah, Deion Jones just got sent to the shadow realm with that stiff arm. Like, good gracious, that was disgusting. But 4th and 12, they are in fact going for it. Justin Fields is about to have to use his arms, something that he usually is not very. Oh, he's doing it. That guy's wide open. That guy had that ball go right through his hands. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Wait, we have a flag down. Maybe stop what I just said. Never mind. Incomplete pass. Buffalo ball. Turnover on downs.
That means the Bills have
We have a minute 12 seconds left. They have no timeouts. I would
we
essentially
officially won
say
this game.
I would essentially say yes, unless someone fumbles the snap on the unless somebody fumbles the snap, that's it. This game is officially most likely over.
Alright, let's wrap this thing up as what is the one thing that you feel that went well today and one thing that you feel that the Bills need to improve on
And
heading
there's our
into the
victory formation.
final week of heading into the final week of the preseason.
Well, let's just try to get a little more consistent on offense. Let's actually see some drives from Josh Allen with the ones instead of Mitch Trubisky with the ones. Let's just hope that the players that we lost due to injury tonight will be healthy, at some
Mhm,
point soon. But really, what stood out to me is the defense. Like, they
mhm.
played outstanding. When the ones went against the Steelers ones, they had them on lock. But we've just finished the last knee. Everybody's coming onto the field. So that looks like that is pretty much official. The Steelers have won. The Steelers. No, thank God they didn't win. The Bills have won. We got 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Yeah, Sean McDermott and Mike Tomlin are talking to each other. They're basically the same exact person. And there it is. We have a final of Buffalo 9 and Pittsburgh 3. So we have won the game, which means it is time for the big dubs. I said it.
There you
Of
go.
course I was going to say it. Hold on. That means I have to post it now too.
Alright, the Bills win this one 9-3. Let's do a quick game recap. The Bills all nine points coming off Tyler Bass field
The
goals.
goat.
He went for 3 for 3 today. Keon Coleman did have one catch for 12 yards today. The longest play of the day was a Zach Davidson 27-yard catch he received that from Mitchell Trubisky, who started the game for the Buffalo Bills today instead of Josh Allen. Josh Allen did not start,
Thank
uh,
God.
most likely due to the rain. That's what Sean McDermott's. Sean McDermott basically said in his press conferences that we'll see what happens with the rain, and the rain poured for at least good 45 minutes,
I'd say
and
so.
gave the wet field conditions. But the star of the game obviously goes to Joe Andreessen. I mean, have yourself a day. 12 tackles, 7 solo, and 2 tackles for loss. Jamarcus Ingram also had 9 tackles as well. Ray Davis had himself a day as well, along with Frank Gore Jr. Both of them both of them lead the Bills in rushing in this one. Ben DiNucci only passed the ball 5 times today. He went 3 for 5 for 20 yards. Justin Fields and Russell Wilson split time today, as Russell Wilson played a little bit, played about 5 series for the Steelers. Fields played the rest of the game. There was no Kyle Allen, there was no John Plumlee
I'm
for
actually quite
the
amazed that there was no Kyle Allen time at all. Like, that
I'm quite
is
surprised too.
amazing.
Guess it was just more time to see who they want to start week 1. Obviously, it's going to be Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson went 8 for 10 for
Yeah, he
47.
played with the ones. So I would
Mhm.
definitely assume at this point that Russell Wilson will be the starting quarterback for the Steelers. Who knows for how long? Because the minute that Russell Wilson does something that causes the Steelers to lose a game, the fans will be yelling for Justin Fields to start. So
All
we're
right.
going
Your
to have to
final
see.
thoughts on this one?
Super Bowl run is back on. Everybody's optimism right now ought to be through the roof because mine is. That defense looked incredible, and that's exactly what the Bills needed to see. You
First
know,
two
the
keys, the 3 keys that we had entering this game was stay healthy, play execution, effort on the field, less penalties equals better play execution. Here's the thing: we didn't stay as healthy as I thought we were going to be,
uh,
but it's okay.
yeah,
There's
as
it's
long as
it's okay.
everybody, I mean, really, we just need to see exactly. We just need to see what's going to happen. We need to
Mhm.
see
How major these injuries are.
exactly. You said it. You could tell that you could tell that I'm literally just sitting there out of words because there's just not much more to say because I mean, all we're going to talk about is Joe Andreessen. That
Oh yeah,
man was incredible. That was a beautiful performance from a guy who, undrafted free agent or undrafted guy, right out of what, University of Buffalo, local guy, right?
UB. Yep.
Amazing. Local guy right out of UB comes on, absolutely kills it. So I think there's a lot of really good things to take away from this on the defensive side of the ball. We'll obviously have more to talk about on Monday's show, of course. I need to get my own thoughts I might rewatch a few things just to kind of get more thoughts on everything
Mhm.
that we saw. Especially, I might wind up writing about part of it. If it doesn't go to Buffalo Down, it'll be posted here on the show's article section. But in the meantime, Paul, did you have any additional thoughts on tonight's game? Because I really didn't. Basically said everything that could be said.
Yeah, I mean, we went through it all. I mean, it was really, even though it was 9-3, and
A
you could
dub is a dub.
stare if you didn't watch 1 ounce of this game, and then you turn the phone on tomorrow and you look, did the Bills win? You saw 9-3, you probably was like, "This is really, really bad," and you're freaking out. But if you turn and watch this football game on, there was a lot of positives. Dorian
Hmm.
Williams looked good, Joe Andreessen looked good, uh, Bernard didn't play, but a lot of it goes to the defensive side of the football.
Hmm.
But I will say on the offensive side of the football, the offensive line looked better, and it opened up the run game a lot more. I guess if you want to say that if there's a slight concern is we didn't I don't think we didn't see Shakir. We didn't see Samuel. So that's
Well, yeah, Curtis
so
Samuel
that's
didn't even dress at all.
no, he did not dress. So we didn't really see the big points of the big Bills offense get production in this game. So I'm not going to be overly concerned, but I want to say that production from the wide receivers was very vacant in this game. But it's preseason. You only draw up a certain amount of plays for a certain amount of players. So that's really it's the bottom line. And on Monday, we'll recap it. Also have a first college show of the season. We'll be we'll be talking a little bit about college football as college football starts on the how about this next Saturday.
Oh boy. We are we all ready for that? I'm not.
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for Florida State, Georgia Tech in Dublin.
Oh man, you hear that friggin' we're bringing the war chant to Dublin after literally every single positive thing the Seminoles do. I don't care if they're up 85-0. The minute they get that third down stop, you're gonna hear it. Or they get one tackle for loss, you're gonna hear the war chant, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. But that's a that's something for another time for sure. For right now, though, let's just bask in the beautiful win. Yes, it was beautiful because Andreessen, that's literally it. I mean, that man earned himself a roster spot in one game. And those are the things you just love to see is guys earning roster spots based off of one game. And oh, it was beautiful. I loved it. But
That's
anything
about it.
else? And yep, all right. Yep, if that is then it, we'll go ahead and we will be off for now and then we will come back on Monday for the actual episode of the show where we'll definitely be recapping this game, giving more in-depth thoughts now after everything kind of sinks in for a little bit. But to conclude the show on a good big dubs note, go Bills.
Go Bills.
We are back.